Talk Radio.
Here we go. Glass door.
This is True Capitalist Radio.
True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call
Ghost.
How's it going, man? How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything, I'd like to remind everybody, first of all, that this is episode number 366. Episode number 366. And before we get started, I'd like for everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio Show. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, folks, if you haven't already done so, please follow me on Twitter. The Twitter name to follow is PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores. PoliticsGhost is the name to follow on Twitter, folks, all right? Now, before I get started on anything, I'd like to remind everybody that we have started seeing folks that ordered yours truly's autograph finally start receiving them. They've been posting them on Twitter. I've been retweeting them. I want to thank them. And if you have not received your autograph, please be patient, folks. My apologies once again on the delay. We're still suffering the repercussions and the effects of the Zazzle situation. And for you folks that are unaware, for whatever reason, Zazzle, according to them, the United States Postal Service, that's who they put the blame on, would not print my specially ordered stamp of the avatar, yours truly's avatar, and the name Ghost under it because it was, I don't know, political extremism. I don't know what the hell the excuse was, but obviously my money ain't green out here with these goddamn leftist organizations that are doing business with the damn government, all right? And ever since that situation, we got delayed on the shipment of autographs, and I want to extend my sincerest apologies for you folks that are waiting for it. Don't get me wrong, we're pushing them out as fast as we can, all right? And once again, I have taken down my autograph for sale. It is off the market at ghost.market. If you want to go check it out, the website, put it in your web address bar, ghost.market. The engineer's autograph is the only autograph available. And much to my chagrin, no offense, engineer, but much to my chagrin, people have basically come to a halt as it relates to buying that particular autograph. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but beep, beep, Team Ghost, I think, is going to be victorious. And once again, the engineer's autograph will be pulled down this Saturday evening, all right? Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and get to the markets. It was a helter-skelter day on the markets, to say the least, folks. And once again, you can tell that the investor in this America, in these markets, don't know their asses from their elbow. They don't know what they're doing. That's why I've always strongly advised people that anybody who's going to attempt to make any kind of long-term plays in this market, I am advising people against that. As I've stated, folks, this is an inflated market. The basis for all these high indexes, 18+ thousand Dow Jones, 5+ thousand NASDAQs, I think this is completely inflated. It's a consequence of all the money that has been dispensed after all these stimulus packages and quantitative easings, and I mean, just the continuous printing of money. It all had to be stored somewhere. I mean, people were obtaining this highly quantitative printing of the money, and where are they going to put it? They're sure as hell ain't going to put it in their mattress, because they're losing money at the rate of inflation. If they put it in their mattress, they can't put it in a goddamn banking account, because the interest rates in banking accounts are ridiculous. Hell, they're even talking about negative interest rates, for heaven's sakes. All right? I mean, I'm serious. A negative interest rates, for Christ's sake, meaning that you are going to pay the bank interest for them holding your money. This is already being implemented in Europe right now. I'm not joking around. Negative interest rates. So you can't put it in the bank. So where are these folks going to put it? They're putting it in the stock market. They're putting it in real estate. They're putting it in artwork and all other assets. I'm telling you, we are witnessing an asset bubble right before our very eyes, and I strongly advise people to be very aware, be very diverse, and it's time to start being a little bit of a bearish investor. Now, the only time I strongly advise anybody to not be a bearish investor is if you are trading based upon the market volatility. That means if you're going to make more than 3+ trades a day, and of course, folks, if you haven't already known, you can go and partake in a service where you can trade as much as you want, as long as you have cash in your account. They're not going to limit you from placing trades. They're not going to limit you to the 3 trades per 5-day period nonsense. And I'm talking about U, the letter U, stocktrade.com. And look, they're not advertisers. I want to promote a service that is bringing the type of financial tools that is available to the shysters on Wall Street to Main Street. I mean, that's what their fulcrum phrase is. It's bringing Wall Street to Main Street. And you don't have to have, I mean, literally a minimum balance, I think, is what, $100, $200? I mean, seriously, you could start trading that day, taking advantage of the volatility, especially in this market. There was a lot of volatility today. You could just take a look at the charts of the Dow, the NASDAQ, the S&P, for Christ's sake. So once again, the letter U, stocktrade.com. And for you fellers across the pond in Britannia, I found another like site, eToro. eToro. I think, folks, you need to look into that. Very, very interesting financial investment company, if you will. And I think that, my mates across the pond would probably get into that. It's much like the situation we have here with U Stock Trade. The only difference is that that service, eToro, allows you to partake in other instruments. In U Stock Trade, you are limited to the main stock exchanges, which is, of course, the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ, and they don't trade low-end small caps and OTC markets, and you cannot short on U Stock Trade. But the benefits, $1 a month, $1 a trade. I mean, good God, man. I mean, just based on that. Just based on that. Anyway, folks, now that I've gotten out all the way, I just want you to, I want everybody to partake in a variety of different opportunities for you to make money, for you to make capital. I'm trying to create capitalists here. The opportunities are there. I've always said that if the average everyday person had the opportunity to be able to get liquidity in these volatile markets, and look, you can. I'm giving you the opportunity. You don't need $25,000 to day trade anymore. You've got different types of, this is an alternative trade system. And I'm telling you, folks, right now, you need to partake in it, and you need to take advantage. Anyway, folks, now that I've got that tirade all out of the way, I'd like to go ahead and get to the markets, folks, all right, because it was a helter-skelter day on the markets, to say the least, all right? We're having a major run on the dollar, and I know people are asking me, what the hell does that mean, Ghost, run on the dollar? What the hell does that mean? It means, folks, that if you take a look at the different exchanges across the world, and you see the FTSE, it's in the negative. You see the Nikkei, it closed out in the negative, although the Nikkei futures look like it's going to open up in the plus side. You see these different markets selling off, and they don't want to accept any other currency other than American dollars. So when investors all across the world want to get paid in American dollars, that's what a run on the dollar is. And because everybody wants to be paid in dollars, I'm talking to the investment community, that creates a more value for the dollar itself. All right? And when you have more value for the dollar, then everything that dollar buys is going to go down in price because the value of the dollar is that much more powerful. Now, what makes the dollar that much more powerful? Well, the scarcity of that dollar. I mean, if we've got most of the investment communities in the international community out here cashing out their investments, cashing out their assets, taking their profits in U.S. American dollars, well, then that creates a value of the dollar because there's a scarcity of the dollar. And that's what creates the value. Hence, that's why you're seeing decreases in equities and commodities. All right, so let's just go ahead and get to stocks. Once again, we are seeing a run on the dollar. And moreover, folks, the reason that we're also seeing another run on the dollar is not just because of the uncertainty in other foreign markets, but there is tremendous speculation that the Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates. There is a lot of good data coming out. I mean, whether you want to believe it or not, the investment community believes it. And based on that, you've got a lot of people on the street believing that the Federal Reserve is going to make a move on these interest rates. And if that happens, that creates more scarcity of the dollar. You understand? Because what people don't understand about interest rates is that when the Federal Reserve raises them, it's an attempt at the Federal Reserve to bring back in those dollars that they had printed out in all those goddamn quantitative easing print jobs. So as a result, that's why you have this contemplation of raising of the interest rates, because once the interest rates they're risen, the Federal Reserve is attempting to gather those outstanding currency notes that they printed out for the past 8 years. And on top of the run on the dollar by foreign investors in the international community, on top of the run on the dollar here in America, because we all like to get paid in American dollars, if the Federal Reserve raises interest rate, that's going to cause more scarcity of the dollar, and as a result, every asset, all right, every asset will be going down in price because the value of the dollar has gone up in value. So once again, I hope that you all understand this. I know that they don't teach you this stuff in school. You know what I'm saying? They don't teach you any of this stuff in school. You know what they teach you? They teach you about masturbation and, the different genders and bisexuality and all that stuff now. They don't teach you how to make your own living. They don't teach you how to, balance your own checkbook. They don't teach you how to create more capital. They don't teach you how to think like a capitalist, for Christ's sake. So anyway, as I've stated, folks, that's why we're seeing such decreases all across the board. So let's get to the market, shall we? The Dow Jones Industrials was down today. It was actually down even further. I think I even saw it as low as 100-plus points down. Just to go to show you this volatility, it closed out today down only 12.53 points on the day, a percentage decrease of 0.07% on the day. So let me explain this to you folks that are trying to contemplate getting in the market. Let's say you opened up the letter U stock trade, ustocktrade.com account or an El Toro account, and you saw the Dow Jones Industrials down at about 100 points. All right, let's say you wanted to get in on some of those stocks that were beaten up in the Dow that caused the 100-point droppage. All right, let's say you get in on a stock at the low end, and as the day went on, you could take a look at the Dow Jones's chart. The Dow all of a sudden miraculously started going back up again, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? So that would mean that if you were to buy a stock at the low end during the morning time when the Dow Jones Industrials was minus 100 plus points, that means that as the rise of the cumulative Dow would have went up to what it is now, it only closed down 12.53 points today. That means you would have made money on whatever stock that you held during that particular low point, and it coming back to, and in this case, it would be a high point because it was down 100 points in the morning. It's only down 12 points at the end of the day. There were some profits to be made, believe me. And that's why I strongly advise everybody, man, there's liquid to be made in this market. You need to go get it. And for you folks, once again, that don't understand what I'm talking about, liquid means the profitability that you obtain when trading stocks. I mean, I hate to keep reiterating this, folks, but I'm trying to create capitalists here, all right? I'm telling you, people would pay thousands, if not millions of dollars for this information. Let's say that you bought some you bought some Dow Jones Industrial stock at $10, although there is no damn Dow Jones stock at $10, I don't think. But let's just say for the sake of argument, you bought one for $10. And let's say all you had was about $500, all right? And let's say you bought $500 worth of $10 shares of whatever stock that was on the Dow Jones Industrials, all right? So let's just say for the sake of argument, those 500 shares go up $2 or $1.50 within the next 3 hours of you holding those shares. Well, the money that it goes up from the $10 that you purchased the stock is liquidity. And let's say after the $1.50 jump, you cash out 2 hours later or 3 hours later or an hour later, you collect that money per share, $1.50 per share. That is liquidity. That is liquid. That is the kind of thing you can do in this market, and that is why I am trying to teach everybody to become capitalists. It's that easy. I mean, you're not going to win them all. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the game of capitalism, man. You know, you win some, you lose some. But with the losses, you need to remember what happened, why it happened, and make sure it never happens again. I mean, that's the game, baby. Anyway, the Dow Jones Industrials closes out at 18,268.50 points for the Dow Jones Industrials, which I think is completely inflated. I think the true value of the Dow Jones Industrials is anywhere between 9,000 to 10,000 points, and that's based on the book value. I'm not, these people that are investing right now, these are all people that are holding money from all these quantitative easings. They don't know where to put it, and they're putting it in the stock market, they're putting it in the real estate market. That's why you've got these inflated prices for these assets, all right? And let me tell you, when it comes crashing, it's going to crash hard. Mark my words. Anyway, the S&P, for heaven's sake, closed up modestly on the upside, even though it was down considerably, folks. It was down considerably, and that's why I say take a look at these charts. There's so much volatility to be had out here, you can make liquid, all right? And that's why U Stock Trade, the letter U, stocktrade.com is not paying me. I'm trying to get people into this game because why should Wall Street be the only ones being able to obtain liquidity in such an easy fashion? I mean, there's enough volatility in this market where you can hold stocks literally for 30 minutes, an hour, get out of them and make about $1 to $2 a share depending on the type of pop that a given company gets, given the kind of news, a potential buyout, an IPO. There's a bunch of plays to be made out here. And why can't you get any of that liquidity? Why can't the average, everyday American person, why can they not participate in this? You understand? So that's why I am doing what I'm doing here, because I want to make capitalists. I want to create capitalists. The more capitalists that we have in the world, the better off this world would be. I know it, because everybody would have something to lose. Everybody would have skin in the game. Everybody would have something to be prideful for, have integrity for. Nobody has any integrity going to a government and saying, please, can I have my government cheese? Please, can I have my toilet paper? Please, can I have whatever you think I'm worth? Capitalism provides you the opportunity to figure out how much you're worth. And how much you're worth is based upon how much ambition you have, how much knowledge you have, how much creativity you have, innovation that you have. And I'm serious, folks. I don't care how much of a lowlife that you think you are. All right? No matter how much of a lowlife your parents may have told you you are, no matter how much of a lowlife your friends, your family, society, capitalism is the ultimate equalizer. Capitalism will prove to everybody that hated on you that, hey, look at me now. Look at me now. So that's why I am attempting to try to facilitate this knowledge for free for everybody to listen. Because what our education system has done to the children, has done to society, is a tragedy. And yesterday we celebrate this, World Teacher Day. Look at the products of what teachers have done in America. Look at the products. People don't even know the things that I'm telling them that are there for them to go and take advantage of. So that's why I am trying to create as many capitalists as possible. And let me tell you something. For you all that don't take advantage of it and want to continue to believe that life is but a dream, well, don't be bitching and moaning like these dumbasses back at Occupy Wall Street, like these dumbasses out here that were for Bernie Sanders, like these morons out here that are for Jill Stein. Don't be bitching because you decided to be a useless, incompetent, impotent jerk and decided to just utilize your time, effort, and energy to make yourself and everybody else's lives miserable. Don't be crying when you're shining capitalist shoes, boy. Don't be crying when you're cleaning capitalist shit bowls because you didn't take the knowledge, the information that was given to you on this broadcast. Do not be bitching. Do not be bitching. I'm serious. That's why I have no compassion for anybody in this country except for the working person. Except for the working capitalist, the person that did everything they were supposed to do, the person that went home, they raised a family, they had a job, they're paying taxes, and that they're barely surviving. Those are the people that I feel sorry for. The working poor, I feel sorry for. The middle class is who I feel sorry for. And the general capitalist taxpayer is who I feel sorry for. I don't feel sorry for these sniveling losers that are fat in the ass and that are claiming to be poor in America. I mean, only in America could we make this ridiculous hypocrisy that we've got fat people bitching and moaning about being poor in America. Poor in America. I'm telling you, it is no wonder why we have so much hatred in the international community directed towards America when you've got ungrateful, fat, jelly-ass American pieces of garbage out here in abundance, protesting, rioting, and they are fat in the ass claiming that, I need some more money, baby. I ain't got no opportunity, baby. I'm out here rioting because of my kids. I'm destroying my own neighborhood because I love my kids, baby, my kids. Jesus Christ. I have no compassion for anybody that is having their hand out. I have no compassion. None. None. I mean, like I said, that old saying, I think it was Mom that used to say, don't feed the stray animals, son, because they breed. Because they breed. Anyway, folks, let me move on. I'm sorry for getting on that tirade, man. I'm just sick and tired of the wrong people being focused upon. You know, the loser, that you could give this loser everything. And, you know, that's the consequence of what we were witnessing right before our very eyes. The liberal policy. Remember back in the 80s and the 90s, the liberals always used to sell that if you just gave the po in America just a little bit of a leg up, if you gave them just a little bit of a head start, you know, all these stupid little terms, you know, if you just gave them a little bit, that they would be able to branch themselves out of the ghetto, out of the barrio, out of the trailer park, and they'd be able to make themselves successful members of society. Folks, that goddamn thesis has been proven wrong right before our very eyes. Everybody in America that is a low-life piece of trash can go and get entitlement after entitlement after entitlement. And has it helped any of the so-called groups that it was intended to help? On the contrary, all it has done is created a permanent underclass of individuals dependent on a government system. It has done nothing to progress people. Giving people free housing, free food, free this, free that has done nothing for anybody. On the contrary, it has made people happy in being in complete squalor. It has made them happy being in complete and utter squalor. And that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, how can you feel any compassion for folks that are already being helped under the liberal idea, under the liberal umbrella, that if we give people welfare, if we give people food stamps, if we give people free housing, that they will pull themselves out of the ghetto. They will pull themselves out of the ghetto. They'll pull themselves out of the barrio. They'll pull themselves out of the white trailer park. That is a bunch of crap. And that's why I don't show any compassion to anybody that tries to claim that they're po in America, all right? I have no compassion for them, all right? I mean, they're getting all my tax dollars, folks. They're getting all my tax dollars, and yet all that money for the free food, free housing, they're getting free education, all right? I mean, why do you think college campuses are turning into goddamn freaking Boys in the Hood movie? Huh? Why do you think that? Because the grant system is allowing these individuals from impoverished areas that have no business being on the campuses of higher learning, but because we're so liberal now in America, all right, we're giving out free freaking grants to people that have no business in being in these campuses, and that's why you're seeing fights and brawls in the middle of quads in campuses all over the country. That's why you're seeing ridiculousness of fighting and violence and assaults happening in dorms across America, for Christ's sake, all right? These people, I'm not signaling out any group. I mean, po is po, all right? And look, who I feel sorry for is the working poor. I feel sorry for the guy, the single guy, or the single woman that isn't collecting a goddamn thing and is busting their ass working 2 jobs just so that they could suffice their own living, so that they could pay for their own food, so that they could pay for their own car, so they could pay for their own housing, and they're barely making it. That's who I feel sorry for. That's who I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the capitalist that is being raped every single day by these governments, being forced under coercion to give taxes to these goddamn governments so that they could just dispense it away in these ridiculous social programs, these social engineering concepts that have been utter failures. So anyway, folks, I didn't mean to get off on that tirade. My apologies here. I'm supposed to be covering the markets, but by God, you know, it's like that old saying, you can only lead a horse to water. You can only lead a horse to water. You just can't you can't make it drink. You cannot make it drink whatsoever. And if the horse that you lead to water, if it ain't going to drink, it's going to slowly die off. So what are we supposed to do with the horse that refuses to drink, that is just withering away and, causing a ruckus, going insane from malnourishment? I mean, what are we supposed to do with that horse? I'm just saying, folks. I mean, we got to start answering some of these questions. All right, if we really want to get to the root problem of getting rid of poverty, these are the questions that we really need to start asking. Anyway, the S&P 500. Let me get back to the markets, for Christ's sake. S&P 500 closed up modestly on the upside. All right, and as I've stated, folks, if you take a look at the chart of the S&P, very volatile, very, very volatile. You could have easily made a couple of dollars in liquidity today if you held on a few stocks, if you played the market right. Once again, S&P modestly up today, 1.04 points, a percentage increase of 0.05%, closing out the S&P at 2,160.77 points for the S&P 500. Now, let's go ahead and continue with the NASDAQ. We've got the NASDAQ down today modestly. It is down 9.17 points, a percentage decrease of 0.17%, closing out the NASDAQ at 5,306.85 points for the NASDAQ index. Let me tell you, completely inflated. Sometimes I read these numbers. I read these index composites, and I just cannot believe it, man. It's just the people that are holding the stocks at these high rates right now. They have another thing coming. All right, that's all I got to say. I'm serious, man. I mean, do not be holding long-term shares at these high stock prices. All right, remember the whole concept: buy low, sell high. Anyway, let's get to the commodities, shall we? Because once again, we had this run on the dollar, and, commodities took it on the teeth, as well as equities, for Christ's sake. The one that didn't, though, was energy, for Christ's sake. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about oil? What did I tell you about oil? I told you, boy. Anyway, WTI sweet crude, the crude oil that is consumed by America, it is up today 73 cents, a percentage increase of 1.46% on the day, closing out WTI sweet crude at $50.56 per barrel of WTI sweet crude oil. All right? Now let's go into the Brent crude oil, which is consumed by our brethren from across the pond in Europe. It is up today 74 cents, a percentage increase of 1.43% increase on the day, closing out Brent crude at $52.60 per barrel of Brent crude. Now, gasoline, we saw some decreases yesterday. It was up today modestly, 0.56%. And once again, folks, natural gas is continuing to go down modestly. It is down 0.13%. And what did I tell you about heating oil? I mean, it is up 1% plus 2% on some days every single day. And as I've stated, folks, this is a play to be made every single time you see the cold front come in after the summer. All right? It is, I make this play every goddamn year like clockwork, man. I mean, it's unbelievable. And look, I don't think it's too late. I mean, if we suffer the kind of winter that a lot of experts are claiming that we're going to be suffering from, which is supposed to be really, really cold from all accounts, although you really can't freaking trust any of these weather jerk dicks, in my personal opinion. But if it happens to be a very, very cold, bitter, and long winter, this heating oil price is going to continue to go up, folks. I'm serious. It's a great play to be made. Once again, heating oil, you can make a play, ETF, producers of heating oil, retailers of heating oil, brands of heating oil, so on and so forth. So there's plays to be made. All right? Plays to be made out here. Anyway, heating oil is up 1.12% on the day. Again! Now, let's get to the metals, shall we? The metals. Let's get to them. Hey, you know what, man? Look, I feel you on the metals, all right? But this is a hypersensitive speculation by the investors who actually believe that Janet Yellen is going to raise interest rates. Look, I think that if Janet Yellen raises interest rates at this point in time, she'd be doing more harm than good to the economy. And I don't put it past the Federal Reserve not to do it. They did it during the Great Depression. Okay? They did it during the Great Depression. So I'm not, based upon their history, they could easily, raise it a point, maybe plus, because, who knows? And a lot of the speculation amongst investors is based upon the positive data that has come out as it relates to numbers on, we saw 11-month high in the service industry index. We saw, a decent number in jobs today. Positive numbers are no longer fueling the stock market. It is now instilling speculation that the Federal Reserve will rise interest rates. And if they raise interest rates, folks, expect equities and commodities continue to go down, man. I'm serious. Continue to go down. I'm not joking around. So that's why I'm saying, watch your positions as we get closer to, I would say, December. All right, and possibly even after the first of the year, because I don't know when the hell Janet Yellen's going to pull this plug here. I have no idea. All right? This is a woman Federal Reserve chairperson. I have no idea how to judge this. All right? It'd be one thing to judge Bernanke or Greenspan, which, they never raised interest rates anyway. That's what made them so easy to read. But that's why I'm saying, man, I don't know what's going to happen. That's what's spooking the investors out here. It's spooking them. Anyway, the metals are taking it on the teeth, man. Down gold. Let's get to gold first. Down $12.40, a percentage decrease of 0.98%. Closing out gold at $1,256.20 per troy ounce of gold, man. Ouch! Let me continue on, man, because it just gets worse, for Christ's sake. Silver, good God, silver is down 36 cents, a percentage decrease of 2.03%. Good God! This is all based upon investor speculation, man. That's all it is, investor speculation. Watch. If Janet Yellen does not raise interest rates in the fourth quarter or in the first quarter of next year, I would not be surprised to see gold going up to $2,000. All right? Like that. Because these investors are complete idiots. Complete reactionary imbeciles. I'm serious. And the reason is, folks, is that there's not that many investors out there. I'm telling you, the composition of the investment community in America is comprised of these big money managers, hedge fund managers, mutual fund managers, people that run retirement funds, so on and so forth. These are the people that are causing this helter-skelter volatility in the market. And that's why I'm attempting to encourage everybody to go in and attempt to make your own mark as an individual investor in this market. Because remember, they may have the guns in the billions of dollars, but we've got the numbers. All right? We've got the numbers. Just imagine if each and every capitalist in this country was just to open up an account for $500 and put it in the stock market. Do you understand how much skin in the game we would have? Do you understand that if we coordinated a sell-off outside the arena of Wall Street itself, that we could make them lose money? This is the kind of thinking that capitalists need to think about, man. Just think about that for a second, man. There's 300 plus million people in this United States. All right, let's say 20 million capitalists $500 in Wall Street. All right? That's liquidity being put back into Wall Street. That's individual capitalists, working capitalists, taxpayers owning a big chunk of the market, for Christ's sake, so that if these people decide that they want to play God of our political system, which Wall Street has, we've got some skin in the game to legitimately cripple these people. But you see, they don't teach you that in school, do they? They don't teach you any of that crap. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, let me continue going, folks. Once again, gold taken in the teeth, silver taken in the teeth, down 2.03%, closing out silver at $17.34 per troy ounce of silver. All right? Copper was also down modestly, down 0.39%, and platinum was also down 1.31% on the day. Now, let's get to agriculture, man. I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, man, these investors, I don't know what the hell their problem is, but let's just get through the goddamn market, shall we? Because everything that was profiting yesterday, these sons of bitches took the profits today and ran, all right? Seriously. They took the profits today and ran in these commodities markets. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Corn. Okay, first of all, corn had been rising high based on the scarcity of the overestimated bushels or the underestimated bushels that went missing in the latest crop report. But it has finally taken profits today. It is down 2.08% on the day for corn. Wheat. Jesus Christ. We were seeing an increased jump, an increased spike in wheat. And it was only a matter of time for these bastard investors to come in and start taking profits. And, you know, it makes sense, folks, because as I've stated, there are people that have been holding wheat probably for a long time here, been waiting for this jump, and December contracts going around the corner. They're going to take those profits and get into some of the, possibly just, you know, hold the dollar. Hold the dollar since it's valuable at this point in time, or put it into some shorts because of these decreases that are happening in both the commodities and equities markets. So there's a lot of reasons why you're seeing, you know, things that were up yesterday in considerable percentage amounts, down today considerable percentage amounts, because people are taking profits, man. Anyway, wheat is down today 2.28% on the day. I mean, good God! I'm telling you, investors taking profits, man. Anyway, aside from wheat, I did suggest oats were going to be a big winner, and oats have continued to impress, folks. Oats are up 2.04% on the day for oats. Rough rice is also up today modestly, 0.70% on the day increase. 0.70% increase on the day for rough rice. Who else do we got here? We got soybean up modestly, up 0.18%. Soybean oil up again, 1.40% increase on the day. Canola up modestly, 0.21% on the day. Let's get to the soft, shall we? Cocoa, the base for chocolate, it is down today, 1.73% on the day. Coffee was up yesterday. It is down considerably today. Coffee. It is down today, 1.21% on the day. And remember, sugar has been at all-time highs here at this point. Not all-time highs, but at least, 6-year highs. These investors finally came in and took profits today, folks. Sugar is down 2.94% decrease on the day. Good God, I'm glad I don't have any piece of sugar, man. We got orange juice down modestly today, 0.87%, which I would strongly advise possibly making a play on some OJ at this point in time, since we got Hurricane Matthew headed right in to orange juice producer country. And, everybody likes old what is it called, Florida orange juice going on here. You know what I'm saying? Florida orange juice going on. And if that crop takes a little bit, some damage, all right, because, look, they just planted that crop right now. So it's just growing. So if they flood the son of a bitch out, or, you know, they tear up the ground with the hurricane, or whatever the case might be, there's going to be a scarcity of orange juice. And these are the kinds of plays that you need to be looking out for. All right? So once again, OJ is down 0.87%. Cotton is down, folks, 0.47%. And lumber, after seeing decreases yesterday, after seeing increases for the past week and a half, it is up again today, 1.30% on the day. And I think that is based upon the hurricane as well, folks. I mean, I'm starting to realize that that's probably why you got a lot of these commodity investors investing in the November contract for lumber, because we're going to definitely need it. All right, we're definitely going to need lumber. Definitely going to need do some rebuilding. I mean, we got a Category 5, Category 4 hurricane hitting America, and not to mention we got another one in the back waiting to hit, a double whammy. Very serious stuff, folks. So once again, you want to make some plays. You want to be able to make some profits, especially if you're going to be directly hit by this scenario. Make some profits so that you could potentially get back on your feet that much more faster. Anyway, we got rubber up today, miraculously. Rubber is up 1.46%. And ethanol down 1.12% on the day. Now, let's get to livestock, shall we? Because it's about goddamn time with these goddamn livestock, the lean hogs. But let's get to live cattle for a second, all right? Live cattle is up 0.05% increase on the day. Cattle feeder is down modestly. It is down 0.06% on the day. And lean hog futures, folks, it is up 4.16% on the goddamn day. 4.16% increase for lean hogs. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm telling you, these investors, they don't know their asses from their elbow, man. I'm telling you this, man. That's why I'm trying to encourage capitalists, all right? That's why I'm trying to give the information out to people that are actually going to listen and absorb it. Go out there and become capitalists, for Christ's sake, man. So you can carve out your own destiny, man. Don't you want your dreams to come true? Of course you do. But no one's going to make them happen. It's not going to happen to you. Let me repeat that one more again. It's not going to happen to you. You have to go out and make it happen. You have to go out and make it happen. And that's the difference between a capitalist and somebody who isn't. A capitalist understands that they have to do what's in the means of their prowess, their ambition, their creativity, their innovations, and their resources to make things happen. To make things happen. Not, oh, it'll happen one day. I have faith. I have faith it'll happen to me one day. You don't get it, Ghost. You don't get it. It'll happen to me one day. It's going to happen to me one day, Ghost. You don't get it. I'm praying to Allah, and He said, shut up. Just shut up. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between capitalists and those that aren't. Capitalists go out and we make things happen, boy. We make things happen. Anyway, that, my friends, is the markets for your ass, all right? Anyway, folks, once again, I want to go ahead and let's just go ahead and get to Twitter shout-out so we can get that stupid train wreck out of the freaking way, all right? Seriously, I'm not, I can't believe that I still do this bit over here because I got all these stupid troll terrorists and cyber vermin that want to do nothing but take a great show, a freaking Hall of Fame internet broadcasting show, and turn it into a circus sideshow, which really pisses me off. Anyway, if you want a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast, all you've got to do is go to my Twitter account at PoliticsGhost, all one word, no underscores, all right, PoliticsGhost, and retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, and I will give you a Twitter shout-out live right here on the broadcast. And the tweet to retweet is True Capitalist Radio Live. True Capitalist Radio Live is the tweet to retweet, all right? Hey, engineer, do we have any Twitter shout-outs to be had here, engineer? Well, all right. Well, let's go ahead and get to some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right. We got Mark Montag in the house. How you doing, man? The Lost Brony. We got Cooey Capitalist in the place. Ward 24 in the house. Freezing Cicada. How you doing, man? We got Swedish Capitalist. Young Ghost in the house. Dorito Burrito, DDoS Brony Network. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? Once again, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. We've got BadMamX86, Espresso Reborn in the house. Who the hell else do we have here, for Christ's sake? Like I said, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. U of T Long Odds. Yeah, shut up, you stupid moron. My Pet Ghost, shut up. We got Ricky Down Ghost Net. No, don't even kid around about that, you son of a bitch. Don't even kid around about that. And for you folks that are unaware, the right-wing microblogger who is rather popular amongst the alt-right sect of the political persuasion of America, Ricky Vaughn was his Twitter handle. I think it was Ricky Vaughn 99 or something of that nature. Anyway, had literally, I think, 100,000 plus followers, taken down by Twitter. Taken down by Twitter's cyber police. And let me tell you something, it's no wonder why nobody wants Twitter anymore, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, Twitter just got cucked by Google, Disney. Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it because, first of all, they put out too many goddamn shares for the company. Let's put it that way, first and foremost, okay? So if you're going to buy it, you've got to buy it at a market value that is comparable to whoever's holding the shares so that the shareholders can okay the buyout, okay? So that means that typically anyone who would want to buy Twitter would have to purchase it at somewhere near at least the 52-week high of the fiscal year, I would think. And no one really wants to touch that because Twitter at this point is not worth it. At this point, I think that there's a lot of people that are interested in Twitter that would rather see it go down to, small cap prices, like $8 a share, $5 a share to possibly get leverage in buying big chunks of it to eventually buy it out completely. So who knows? I don't know what happened, but let me tell you, Jack Dorsey, probably the worst CEO of all time. All right, seriously. If this guy gets hired by any other company, sell the shares of the company this son of a bitch is on the board of, is the CEO of, or is in any corporate capacity of. What an incompetent fruit bowl. Seriously. Jack Dorsey, you are worst CEO of the year. All right? What a way to just kamikaze a freaking business down the tubes, you ungrateful, fruity-ass prick. Jesus Christ, man. Have you seen Jack Dorsey's father? What a kooky bastard that is. He's got a freaking Twitter account as well. No wonder freaking Jack turned into a... You know what? Never mind. Anyway, we've got Trump and Capitalist. We've got Teutonic Done Goofed. Oh, man, that's horrible. We got Orange Massacre, LOL. That's not funny, asshole. We got the Necropunk. What's going on? We've got Cobalt Capitalist. We got Tech Capitalist in the house. Hurricane Ghostler. Look, don't call me Ghost. Look, you know what? You idiots keep calling me Ghostler. All right, you keep calling me Ghostler. You keep calling, for Ghostler Youth and crap. I mean, is that what you want? Is that what you sick troll terrorists and cyber vermin really want? Huh? Y'all want to be gathered around by somebody named Ghostler? Huh? Is that it? You want to be a part of Ghostler Youth? Is that it? Huh? Oh, you want to say, Hail Ghostler! All hail Ghostler! All hail Ghostler! Is that what you want, for Christ's sake? I mean, give me a goddamn break. I mean, it's getting really sick. I'll tell you that right now. Anyway, we got Blake in the house. What's going on? We got Porky. What's going on with Porky? Who else? We got Juan Conquistador. That's just great. That's funny. The Shrub Whisperer. Caleb the Capitalist. Who else do we got? Hillary Drone Ghost. What the hell? Oh, you son of a... Damn it! You son of a bitch! That's not funny, man! That's not funny! That is not funny! Hillary. Son of a bitch. Give me the mic! Give me the mic! You see what I'm saying, folks, man? I mean, I got people that are listening to me that want me dead! Sick, man! It's sick! I'm only going to take a couple of more of these because I can already see you idiots want to turn this into a goddamn bathhouse Thursday, and I'm not trying. I don't have nothing to do with it. All right, I don't want to have nothing to do with that garbage. Anyway, we got Allie B in the house. What's going on, Allie B? I'm not saying that disgusting name. You can buy my friendship. Shut up. Shack Capitalist in the house. What's going on? Jesus Christ. I mean, do you hear these freaking names, for Christ's sake? LOL at betrayal. LOL at... Look, I don't want to talk about the betrayal, all right, anymore, all right? I don't want to talk about it. Jesus Christ. Matthew K.O., Florida. Oh, jeez. That's wrong, man. I mean, let me tell you, Matthew could really do some serious damage to the folks in Florida. What the hell's your problem, man? Anyway, we got Alexia Ann. How you doing, man? We got Eddie W. What's going on? How are you doing? We got Cat Dog. What's going on, Cat Dog? We got, I think we already said Green Bio. We've got Operation Footsie Roll. That's fresh. We got Big Tough Capitalist, Raiden Snake in the house. Ghost got screwed by VA. Shut up. All right, shut up. Taking a Trump dump. Taking a Trump... What the hell is that supposed to mean? Florida Boating Club. Look, that's it. You sick little bitches. Enough of the hurricane jokes, asshole. That's not funny. They're about to be hit by a Category 5, Category 4 hurricane, for Christ's sake. And you people are laughing. You're laughing about it on the internet, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, good God! What the hell kind of people are these? What the hell kind of people are these? Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the mic. Oh, Jesus Christ. What kind of people? You know what? Give me a drink. Give me my drink, man. Jesus Christ. You know, I got me some Balvenie Scotch, all right? Single malt, baby. Aged 15 years. Come and get some. That's how capitalists really drink, baby. You understand? And for you folks that continuously say that I'm some kind of an alcoholic or something, I'm a connoisseur. You see, that's what you people don't understand that aren't capitalists. I'm a connoisseur. I appreciate things. I appreciate the nuances of life. I'm in control of all my senses, and I appreciate things. So I want to say cheers first and foremost to the capitalists throughout the world. Because we are the ones that make the world go round. We are the ones that own these governments. All right? I'm telling you, we pay the taxes. We own these little people in government. We own these little people. And we've got to assert our authority over them once again. And that's why I'm saying cheers, folks. Cheers to the capitalists. Man, that's pretty good. Single malt 15 years, baby. Balvenie. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, man. Look, I'm gonna take a couple more Twitter shout-outs, okay? Because I'm a nice guy. But, man, the next Twitter shout-out that is anything derogatory or besmirching of me, besmirching of my show, making fun of the people in Florida or anything of that nature, no more Twitter shout-outs, ass crack, all right? No more Twitter shout-outs. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got here? Teutonic got masked ponied. What the hell does that mean, for Christ's sake? Got masked pony? What the hell does that mean? True Racist Radio. Look, assholes, man, how many times do I have to tell you losers that I am a melting pot of friendship? All right? I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black. I don't know how much I have to tell you, man. I could call one of my blacks right now. I got so many blacks as friends, all right? I'm serious. I mean, I've already called Tyrone, man. I mean, I got a whole bunch of blacks. I mean, you know, I got Junebug. I got my homie Archie Lee and Kuda Bang. You know, I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black, all right? I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Hispanics, too, all right? And why do you think I celebrate Taco Tuesday, all right? I have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Hispanics, all right? I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Wop, Kraut, Mick, Camel Jockey, Limey, Frog, Haji, Oriental, Kangaroo Banger. I mean, I could go on and on. I've got friends from all across the world. I am a melting pot of friendship, baby. So for you idiots to sit here and continuously make this goddamn assumption that I'm some kind of a goddamn grand dragon or racist, that is a false indictment. And if you idiots continue to spread this slanderous lie, because that's what it is. It is a slanderous lie. I've got 2 words for your asses, all right? Punitive damages! Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost, folks. And once again, I want to thank you for tuning in with me. If you haven't already done so, please bookmark the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. It is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And you can download every one of my episodes that I have ever conducted since 2008 there for free to download, absolutely free. Now, look, I'm going to tentatively go back to these Twitter shout-outs, but... man, we continue going on with this goddamn troll terrorism crap. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this today. All right, I'm not letting you idiots turn this into a goddamn bathhouse Thursday. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it, man. It's bad enough you fruited up the place. The whole goddamn show smelling up like butt crack. All right. God damn it. Anyway, we've got, who do we got here? We got John L. How you doing, sir? Who else do we got here? We got Tim. What's going on to Tim? How you doing? We've got Markets put me to sleep. Markets put you to sleep? Well, then turn off my show. Turn off my show if you don't like the Markets Hour. You ungrateful troll terrorist piece of twat crap. Turn off my show. Turn off my show. Jesus Christ, you people piss me off. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, folks. I'm telling you, this is the internet's, man. I mean, seriously, this is the internet's, for Christ's sake. Anyway, we got Irish capitalists in the house. We got Stand Up, Be Counted. We've got Johnny Deck, Sergeant Yoda in the place, AJ Styles in the house. Oh, my God. The Brody Network. Oh, my God. Barry Satoro, 2016. Yeah, shut up. All right, seriously, that's not even funny. Selling autographs for $35. Look. I don't want to get. Let's not even go there. All right. Look. The autographs of yours truly have already been arriving at some people's homes, and from what I understand, people are already selling them for like double, triple what I sold them for. And you know that makes me feel just great, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, that just makes me feel like I'm losing money. I'm a capitalist. I don't like losing money. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Cam the man in the house. What's going on? Jesus Christ. I'm just going to take a couple more of these, man. I mean, I'm just trying to make the show a little interactive here. That's all I'm trying to do. And as a consequence of this is it. You know, a bunch of troll terrorists and cyber vermin, man. This is it. Jesus Christ, man. We got Matthew at the U. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, enough of that stuff, please, man. Jesus Christ. Ghost corrupting youth. Ghost corrupting youth. You see, why am I corrupting the youth? Because I'm teaching them how to invest, because I'm teaching them how to be capitalists, because I'm teaching them that, hey, wait, you know that you can look for money in change. You know, and let me tell you, since I've given out that advice a couple of weeks ago that people need to look at the quarters and the dimes that they come across, and if the quarters and dimes are before 1963, they are silver. And as you've heard in the past couple of shows where people have called up, people have found, you know, just kind of looking around, they found 20 or 30 quarters. I mean, just on the base metal value, it's about $6 a quarter, all right? I mean, making money, baby, that's what I do. I think about it all day. And on top of which, folks, you can go to your bank and go to, of course, you have to go to the bank and say, look, I'd like for you to cash this 20 or 30 bucks, but I'd like to be paid in half dollars. And of course, if you get a half dollar before 1964, it's 90% silver. If you get a freaking half dollar before 1974, it is 40% silver. So that's what I'm saying, man. Making money is what I do. Anyway, what's going on to Jacob W? How you doing, man? Anyway, look, I'm only going to take a couple more of these Twitter shout-outs because these are starting to get really obnoxious, for Christ's sake. Really, really obnoxious. Jesus Christ. Look, there's Blood Fart. Yeah, that's great, for Christ's sake. You know, we are Ghostler youth. We are Ghostler youth. Shut up with that crap, man. I was just kidding. There's the college debt whore. How you doing? Billy the Belt Boy. Sell engineer's autograph. Shut up already. That's enough. Look, that's it. You know what? I'm not taking any more Twitter shout-outs. You people make me sick. You know, I'm sitting over here giving you freaking millions of dollars of information absolutely free, and this is the kind of crap that I get. Jesus Christ, man. I'm even betrayed by my own inner circle. I'm even betrayed by my own inner circle, for Christ's sake. Good God. Anyway, folks, let me move on with the broadcast, for Christ's sake. We went through the markets in the first hour. Let's go ahead and get to the political aspect of the show here, shall we? Obviously, these idiots on Twitter shout-outs were trying to turn this into a Bathhouse Thursday. I ain't going to let them do it, boy. I ain't going to let them do it. Anyway, let's get to some Trump news, shall we? Now, we've come a long way on the Trump train, haven't we, folks? A long, long way, because the GOP is finally bowing down to the Trump train, folks. They are bowing down. All the enemies, the never-Trumpers, are now bowing down and campaigning for Donald Trump, baby. Woo! Did you all see that retweet I tweeted where it shows El Rato, Ted Cruz working the phone bank for Donald Trump? I mean, you can't make this up, man. El Rato is actually working a Donald Trump phone bank now. The same son of a bitch that went up there with that creepy, disgusting Zodiac killer grin of his at the Republican convention and said, I'm asking all the Republicans to vote your conscience. I mean, what a double-crossing, four-flushing, politician, lying sack of crap, all right? I'm serious, all right? I'm not joking around. Anyway, El Rato, Ted Cruz, was working the phone bank now, eating crow while he was doing it, and guess who's going to campaign this Saturday for Trump? Guess who's going to campaign for Trump? Paul Ryan! Woo! Total victory! Total victory for the goddamn Trump train! train, baby. We have completely taken control of the GOP, baby. We have completely taken control of the GOP. The capitalists, the alt-right. We've taken control of the GOP, for Christ's sake, folks. Paul Ryan is going to be campaigning for Donald Trump. These never-Trumpers, where are you at now? I don't see you. Oh, you were so abundant. March, April, May. Where are you, never-Trumpers? Where are you? You were on the floor of the GOP making complete and utter jackasses of yourself. Where are you, never-Trumpers? I don't see you. Stupid, dumb hypocrites, man. I'm telling you, a bunch of hypocrites. And look, now that we've got Ted Cruz phone banking and basically backing up Donald Trump, have you seen Glenn Beck as of late? This guy's having a complete and total meltdown, for Christ's sake. His own people from his own organization are starting to turn against him, coming out in interviews saying this guy's lost his mind. He's off his rocker. He needs mental help. I mean, I'm serious, man. So once again, baby, total victory for the Trump train. Ted Cruz working Trump phone banks. Paul Ryan campaigning for Trump this Saturday. Come on, baby, come on. We've taken control of the GOP, and it feels that damn good. It feels that damn good, baby. All right, baby. I don't want to gloat too much. Because I know there's never Trumpers. They still have that craw sticking in their craw there, and it hurts. You know, just like the feel the burn people. I know I got a lot of feel the burners out there listening to me, you burn victims. I hope that you're not falling hook, line, and sinker with Uncle Bernie, who basically ripped you off, demoralized you, defrauded you. I hope that you're not listening to this old prostate-infected, Doc Brown-looking son of a bitch, and you're going to go out and vote for Hillary Rotten Clinton, for Christ's sake. I sure as hell you don't. I hope you don't listen to that man. I hope you don't listen to that man, boy. Because I'm telling you this right now, for you Bernie Sanders supporters, I don't ever want you to forget what he did to you. I don't ever want you to forget that he manipulated your asses and played you like a fiddle like every socialist leader does to everybody. Everybody! I mean, don't you burn victims realize what he has done to you? He's demoralized you. He lied to you. He defrauded you. He raped you. He raped you, for Christ's sake. Why do you think he wrote about fantasizing about rape in the 70s? You can look it up. It's documented. Why do you think that he fantasized about it, for Christ's sake? He did it to you. He did it to you, burn victims. He did it to you, feel the burners. Look, this is what he did. Like, hey, I'm Bernie Sanders. And I told each and every one of you that you needed to be a part of the Bernie Sanders revolution. You needed to take whatever pennies you had left in your college debt account, and you needed to donate it to me, Bernie Sanders, because I'm the guy that'll give you free health care, I'll give you free college, I'll give you free housing, I'll give you free food, I'll give you anything you want. All I want you to do is keep contributing to my account, and come on over here and take your underwears off. Oh yeah, that's right. It's Uncle Bernie. You know me. It's sweet Uncle Bernie. Come on over here. Take your underwears off. Oh yeah, that's right. Come on over here. Don't worry about the pants tent. Don't worry about the pants tent. Come on over here. Take your underwears off. Oh yeah, that's right. Keep contributing. Keep contributing. That's right. Oh, that's right. Sit on my apple. Come on over here and sit on my apple and keep contributing. Oh yeah. Keep contributing. Come on. I'm gonna write a book now. And I want you to buy it. Come on over here. Take your underwears off. That's right. Come on, sit on my apple. Sit on Uncle Bernie's apple. I'll give you free health care. I'll give you free housing. I'll give you free college. Come on over here and take your underwears off. That's right. Do you feel the boing? Huh? Do you feel that boing? Hey, do you feel that boing from Uncle Boiny over here? All right, come on, sit on my apple, come on. Oh, yeah, come on. I'm almost there. Keep contributing. Come on, keep contributing. Oh! 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 Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, you hurt Uncle Bernie. Oh, you chipped my apple. Oh, my God, you chipped my apple. All right. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to clean yourself up. I want you to vote for Hillary Clinton. And don't tell anybody that I told you to take your underwears off. All right? And keep contributing to my new campaign, which is my new political action group, Our Revolution. So keep contributing, all right? All right, I gotta go. Don't tell anybody I told you to take your underwears off. And there's no refunds, by the way, you whore. I mean, that's what he did to you people! That's what he did to you burn victims! Do you get it? Get it through your head! Get it through your head! That's what he did to you burn victims, man! Don't ever forget it! Don't put it away in some closet in your mind somewhere, because I'm telling you this right now, you should feel ashamed. You should feel embarrassed. You should feel like you just got molested by Uncle Bernie, because that's what he did! That's what he did to you! That's what he did to all the burn victims, for Christ's sake! That's what he did to all the burn victims! That's what he did to all the burn victims, and I don't ever want you burn victims to forget it. And yet he's calling on you to vote for Hillary Rotten Clinton. Where in the hell is Hillary Rotten Clinton at anyway? Could somebody explain that? She is AWOL. All right? She is doing no campaign speeches. She's doing no press conferences until the debate this Sunday, for Christ's sake. I mean, where do they got her, in some goddamn hospital bed somewhere, pumping her up with all kinds of injections up her fat, cankle-ridden ass? I mean, how is this presidential? How is hiding in some goddamn crypt somewhere until the debates? How is this presidential? How is this showing stamina? How is this defeating the rumors that this woman's got Parkinson's, or this woman is debilitating herself into complete and utter destruction, that she's barely able to get through the finish line, and that she could potentially be dying? She could potentially be dying, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God, man, wake up! She's freaking AWOL, for Christ's sake, man. She's freaking AWOL right now. I mean, you're not going to be able to see her until she comes out. She comes out for freaking, the freaking Sunday debates. She's packed somewhere in some crypt somewhere until the Sunday debates. I mean, how can any of you that support this woman deny the fact that this woman is obviously unhealthy and unfit to be president, all right? I mean, here we got Donald Trump doing 1, 2, 3 speeches a goddamn day, going across the country, literally in and out of cities within an hour or 2 hours, for Christ's sake, like a madman. And yet Hillary Clinton can barely campaign 3 times a week, can barely speak at those 3 campaign rallies a week for 10 minutes. I mean, give me a break. Oh, my God. Give me my fucking drink. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I cursed there, all right? I'm sorry. But it pisses me off. I'm tired of this Hillary Rotten Clinton, and I can't believe that there's still people supporting this old bag of cankled bones, this corrupt piece of criminal trash. I can't believe that there's still people backing this up. I'm telling you, if you're voting for Hillary Rotten Clinton, you are voting for corruption, you are voting for criminality, and you yourself are a despicable, untrustworthy human being. If you are voting for corruption, if you are voting for criminality and Hillary Rotten Clinton, then you are a disgusting, despicable, untrustworthy human being. I'm serious. Give me my freaking drink, man. I'm sorry for cursing. I'm sorry. I'm getting off keister here. I mean, I'm tired of Hillary Rotten Clinton. I'm tired of living in a country that has a Bush or a Clinton in the executive branch. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of living in a country where every goddamn presidential cycle there has to be a Bush or a goddamn Clinton correlated with these sons of bitches. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of the Bush and Clinton crime families. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them, man. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. I'm serious. I'm tired of them, man. I'm sick and tired of these goddamn Bushes and Clintons being a part of our government, man. It's time to put them in the goddamn private sector where they belong. All right? Seriously, you got to put them in the goddamn private sector, and if not, start pursuing charges on some of these sons of bitches. I'm serious. I'm not joking. I'm sick and tired of this political class. All right? It's time for the capitalists to raise up, baby. It's time for the capitalists to raise up and take over this country. And I guarantee you, when Donald Trump is elected president, he has made it clear that he is going to open up this country to new capitalists, American capitalists. So we can start making America great again. So we can own the means of production. So we can start trading in the international community. I'm telling you this right now. I cannot wait for that to happen. I cannot wait. Anyway, folks, let me move on here, right? Let me continue. Once again, Hillary Clinton AWOL before the presidential debate this Sunday. How presidential? And speaking of presidential, folks, did you hear about the latest mainstream media polls trying to claim that Obama's approval rating is an all-time high? I mean, do you really believe this crap? Obama's approval rating is at an all-time high. And in that same article, I read that most of America is okay with globalism. I mean, this is what they're feeding in the mainstream media, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I don't know anybody who can defend what Obama has done. I mean, remember when he came into office? Remember all the liberals and all these idiots that were like, oh, vote for Obama, and when you vote for him, it'll be peaceful, and Europe will love us, and our enemies will forgive us, and he's Mr. Diplomacy, and he'll be the peacetime president, and he's going to end the Iraq war, and he's going to end the Afghanistan war, and he's going to give everybody a chicken on every pot. He's going to pay for everybody's mortgage. He's going to feed the poor in America. Remember all that crap? What a complete flip. I mean, now the same people that were claiming that Barack Obama is the peacetime president are now chicken war hawks. These are the people that are claiming that they want to go to war now. Remember these peaceful protesters that were so against Bush? I mean, here you got Obama pursuing Bush's policies on steroids, creating more of a warlike situation throughout a variety of portions of the world, and yet you've still got people thinking that this guy is long-legged Mac Daddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I'm tired of this crap, man. I mean, if there are anybody, I'm going to open up the phone lines right now. I want to talk to somebody who thinks Obama's doing a goddamn good job. All right? If you think that you're a goddamn Obama supporter and he's doing a good job, I want to hear from you right goddamn now. Call me right now, 425-390-6146. I got to hear this for myself, all right? I got to hear this for myself, for Christ's sake. Why you think Obama's doing such a great goddamn job? I mean, look at the whole Black Lives Matter situation. Look at all the supposed racism in America under a black president. You see, that's the funny part about it. We're supposed to be under this racist umbrella out here in America, right? America's supposed to be this racist land of the world, and yet we have a black president, we have a black Department of Justice, Attorney General. I mean, I don't understand where this whole idea of racism is coming in. If it is racism, maybe it's internal racism amongst yourselves, which I believe we'll talk about here in a minute. All right, we'll talk about that here at the end of the broadcast, so we can get in a little bit more intense conversation about Black Lives Matter. But I want to hear from you. I mean, do you actually believe that Barack Obama is a great president? And do you believe this mainstream media poll that Obama's approval rating is at an all-time high? At an all-time high? I mean, that's a bunch of crap. That is literally a bunch of garbage. Good God, man. Anyway, let me take some calls here. I want to hear from you, all right? Give me a call, 425-390-6146, especially if you're a Barack Obama supporter. I want to hear from you. The lines are open right now, all right? You can get through right now. I want to hear from a goddamn Barack Obama supporter. I want to hear it. I want to hear it right now. I want to hear you defend this crap. I want to hear you defend this garbage. Call me right now. Call me. Nobody's calling. I've got the same trolls, the same assholes that call every day. I want new callers. If you defend Barack Obama, if you think he's a great president, I want you to call right now. Call me right now. 425-390-6146. I want to hear pro-Obama people. All right? Defend this mulatto. Defend this man. God. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear you all defend this man. I've got to hear it with my own ears. I got to hear it myself. I got to hear your substance. I got to hear what you feel is making this goddamn president such a great guy. That's why I'm saying I want to hear from you, goddammit. You freaking Obama supporters. You like the guy, huh? Jesus Christ. 425-390-6146. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I'm serious. I want to hear from you, scumbags, all right? I want to hear from you. Jesus Christ, man. How about 205? You're on the horn. What do you got to think about? What do you got to say about Obama? Hey, 205, you're on the air. Oh, Jesus Christ, here we got a Helen Keller death mute. You just called up when you got scared, boy? Huh? You get scared? Yeah, I do that to people sometimes, boy. I do that to people. I intimidate people sometimes. You understand? It's the manly dominance that I'm throwing around like it ain't shit. How about 559? What do you think about Obama?
Why did Obama get voted in twice? He's Democrat. He doesn't look like me because he's...
You know, all you're doing is acting like an incompetent half-a-tard jerk. Why don't you explain why he's such a badass man instead of acting like some incompetent loser? Go ahead. Say something of substance. No, where'd you go? Oh, where'd you go? You see, this is what I'm talking about right here. They can't defend this stupid piece of mulatto crap. You understand what I'm saying? They can't defend this piece of garbage. How about 831? Can you defend Obama?
Okay, so Obama actually went out of his way to define the pay gap, and he also went out of its way to fix the 2008 housing crisis, okay? So Obama actually is a pretty good president when you think...
All right, well, let me get to those first two issues. First and foremost, there is no gender pay gap, you stupid moron. All right? If you take a look at the numbers of single women who have no children and that are working in the workforce, they're actually making more money as a group than the average single man with no children in the workforce today. You see, what they like to do is encompass women as a whole and incorporate the average of pay based upon every woman in America. And based upon the fact that there's more women than men in America, of course you're going to get a lower number for the average wage for a female, because most females either don't work because they have children, or they're on welfare, or they're single mothers, or whatever the case might be. But when you compare women who are in the workforce, who have no children, they make, on average, more money than a single man with no children. Take a look at it for yourself. That is absolutely correct. Secondly, you talked about how Barack Obama solved the 2008 housing crisis. No, he didn't. All he did was recapitalize the toxic assets that were being held by the banks, you stupid imbecile. And for you, let me explain something to you. See, you're such a fruity ass. You're probably more worried about, crawling up the butt crack of Zac Efron or something. But what you need to realize is that the whole reason why the 2008 financial housing crash happened was because the government was involved in it. All right? Because of Barney Frank and these people that initiated these laws forcing banks to give loans to folks that had no business getting loans. All right? That's where Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came in. They would act as a government intermediary to back up and basically make loans that would be otherwise non-loanable, loanable. And because the government got involved with giving loans to people that had no business getting home loans, and let me tell you, folks, back in 2008 and pre-2008, you could literally have a $25,000 a year job, and you could get yourself a $150,000 home. I swear to God, that's how it was back then. That's how it was. All right? So as a result, all right, we had a financial system who utilized the system that was created by the government, which was this Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac system. And they obliged the law. They decided that they were going to give out loans to people that had no business getting home loans, all right? And Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac were supposed to back those loans up if they went default, okay? Now, what the banks decided to do was they decided to trade these loans amongst themselves on a derivative security market. All right? Now, I know this is probably above your pay grade, you little fruit bowl, but listen hard, because this is the actual truth that the media ain't going to tell you, you stupid fruity ass. All right? Now, when the banks started trading these derivative securities, which were nothing more than these high-risk loans that were forced upon the banks via the government, backed up by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, all right, they started trading these loans amongst each other. All right, financial institution to financial institution, okay? And basically, the derivative market entailed that if one was to purchase a derivative security on a given loan, they were betting on one of two things. They were either betting on the fact that that high-risk loan would either get paid in full or it would default. Now, some people would vote that, hey, or some people would, buy the derivative security that high-risk loan was going to default. Others would say, you know what, based upon, their income, based upon their assets, I think that they're good for it. I'm going to bet that they're going to pay it off. Now, that's fine and dandy. I mean, those are games that are played amongst in-house institutions. Now, where it got to the 2008 housing crisis is when AIG, an insurance company, decided to make some extra side insurance money by insuring these derivative securities that were being dispensed amongst the financial institutions. Meaning that if a investor within the financial community decided to take a derivative security and they decided to take the risk that that person was going to pay off that loan, they could take an insurance policy that AIG wrote out that will hedge and protect their investment if by some chance they lose and the derivative security defaults. Now, I know that's a lot to take in, all right? But as this derivative security market started getting bigger and AIG started insuring most, if not all, these derivative securities, then the 2008 contraction of the economy happened. The first thing that happened, we started seeing white-collar jobs start losing in abundance. Banking jobs, journalism jobs, really high-paying jobs. And when people lose their jobs, folks, many of them, they don't have enough money to continue to pay their mortgage. They don't have enough money to continue to pay their car loans. And these are secured debts, okay? So after about 1 or 2 months of people being laid off, they're going to have to foreclose on the home, right? So once banks started foreclosing on homes, and once the homes were foreclosed, Well, they're supposed to recapitalize the foreclosure based upon the equity, which is the home. But what happened was because so many people were laid off and so many people were defaulting on their home loans, it brought down the value of the housing market quickly and rapidly. So whenever the bank got the home, which was the collateral, from a person who was default, they are holding a toxic asset because they gave a loan at one point for a house that's, let's say it was $250,000 at the time, and by the time the person defaulted on the loan, the property value based upon the contraction of the economy and all the homes that are being foreclosed on, that house is now worth like $80,000, $100,000. So that means that the banks were on the hook for the extra money that they had lent out that the borrower defaulted on. So what the banks thought they could do was just go right to AIG and cash out on those derivative security insurance policies so that they could offset any potential toxic asset loss on the hedge that they threw against AIG. And when the damn banks went to AIG, all hell broke loose. I mean, literally, it almost collapsed the whole goddamn economy because it was a domino effect. All right? I mean, it put people's insurance policies at risk. It put people's banking savings accounts at risk. And all Obama did to remedy this problem was give the banks and Wall Street the money to supplement their toxic assets and their losses. All right? That's what Obama did. All right? Instead of helping America at the time, which at the time America was in bad shape, people were, out there on the streets. Some people were homeless. We had homeless families out here. We had people foreclosed on. We had businesses closing up like crazy. All right? But what did Obama decide to do? He decided to write almost $1 trillion check to not only Wall Street, the banks, the assholes at AIG, but everybody else that donated to the campaign contribution account of one Barack Obama. Okay, so boom, I just discredited both your stupid little wannabe, oh yeah, Obama did this, Obama did that. What else did he do? Because I just shot those two down like it ain't crap. What else did he do?
Well, you're such a misogynist asshole. So I don't even have to give in the labor.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. Get this fruity ass out. Get it out of here. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, boy. You see, when you don't have the intellect to be able to construct a proper debate, then don't come at me as a mental midget, boy. You understand me? Because that's what you are. You are a mental midget compared to me. You are a mental midget compared to me. So once again, I just shot down some fruity-ass little fruit bowl wannabe promotion of Obama, and I just explained to you the contradictions within your assertions that, A, he addressed the gender gap, which there is no gender gap. I told you that already, that he's taking the number based upon all women, which we all know all women aren't working. All right? All women are probably some women are raising kids, some women are drug addicts, some women are, whatever they are. They're just not working. They're not in the workforce. All right? So that's where that discrepancy of, women make less than men, because they're taking that goddamn cumulative number, that cumulative percentage of all women. But once again, folks, if you break down single women who are not married and have no children, and you compare their incomes to single men that are not married and no children, those women are making much more money per year than the man that's doing the exact same thing. So once again, don't let these people fool you, all right? Seriously, you don't let these people fool you, baby. I know what's going on out here. You ain't going to be able to call me up and say, oh, you don't get it because Obama did this and Obama did that. And look, I bet you a homosexual, I was waiting for this homosexual. He sounded like a fruity-ass fruit bowl. I was waiting for him to say something like, oh, well, Obama brought gay marriage to the issue. You stupid gays. Do you understand that the whole gay marriage thing was nothing more than a conspiracy by the lawyers to make you an avenue to obtain revenue in divorce settlements? I mean, I'm serious. I mean, do you understand that, right? I mean, all these dumbass gays now are going, they're getting married. And I'm getting married, yeah. I'm getting married, yeah. And they're divorced within like 3 or 4 months, and they're not realizing yet, hey, gays, the laws now apply to you now. Now you got to give 50% of everything you earn to whoever is the more dependent party. Yeah. Welcome to marriage there, gays. I mean, was that really a benefit, homosexuals? Was that really a benefit that Obama made you a legal demographic to go after for lawyers? I'm serious, man. I mean, I'd like a number. I know it hasn't been long enough. It hasn't been around long enough yet. But I'd like a number on gay divorces and how much it made for the lawyer industry. You know what I'm saying? I want how much it made for the lawyer industry, for Christ's sake, man. Because look, I'm not against homosexuals. I'm not against trannies. I'm not against any of that stuff. What I am against, though, folks, is the fact that there is no pride in homosexuality. And if there was pride, the homosexual community would take it upon itself to stop the spread of disease that is prevalent in their demographic. And look, I'm not trying to be judgmental. The facts are the facts. I mean, I keep saying this. If you don't believe me, you need to do your own research on this demographic. That's why I know. That's why you don't hear gays calling up and saying I'm homophobic and I don't know what I'm talking about and so on and so forth, because I know what they're doing. I mean, folks, go right now and look, viewer discretion advised. It is a very disgusting, sick area of the internet, but go to Craigslist casual encounters. Okay, go to your right now. Go to Craigslist casual encounters and take a look at M for M. Okay, and take a look at all those individuals asking for BB, which is bareback, meaning no condom sexual intercourse. Looking for people who quote swallow or advertise that they quote swallow. I mean, folks, where's the pride in that? Where is there the pride in that? Moreover, folks, I mean, what's amazing to me is that the homosexual community, they don't try to protect themselves and try to protect other gays from obtaining sexually transmitted diseases. You know, when these homosexuals are, commiserating in a club or in a party, and they know that there's a person going around being flirtatious, being overtly sexual, and they know that that person has the AIDS, no one's going to say anything. No one's going to pull that person to the side that, and say, hey, you might want to, this person's got the AIDS, you might want to be careful, or so, unless you got it. If you got it, well then, by all means, but this person's got the AIDS. You might want to protect yourself. You see, the homosexuals don't do that. They just keep quiet. They keep quiet as if they want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? As if they want, like, the spread of disease to happen. As if they want other people to be infected. I'm serious. I'm just basing this upon their acts and actions, man. I'm not being prejudiced. I'm not being prejudiced, man. I'm serious. I'm not being prejudiced. I'm just saying, look, you can have whatever kind of sexual activity you want. Why don't you just protect yourself, man? I mean, in my personal opinion, these gays, and I'm talking the majority too, folks. I'm not saying this is a minority. I'm saying this is the freaking majority of gay people, all right? All right? These people fail to protect themselves, and I don't understand why. Why do you claim to be prideful then if you don't want to protect your own group of community, man? And folks, you should see how the homosexual community deals with death. It's very, very sick. And the reason I know this, folks, is because, I lurk, social media accounts and so on and so forth. It's good entertainment. It's better than television. You know what I mean? And you take a look at these, homosexuals out here, and then they're blatant, they're open about it, so on and so forth, I mean, it's not like, it's like every month rest in peace, so-and-so died of the AIDS, and all rest in peace. They'll go to the goddamn, they'll go to the funeral. Nobody's crying. Nobody has any kind of somber look on their face. It's like it's expected. And then later on that night, they're out there at the club, shaking their asses, getting drunk, and snorting meth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, very nonchalant attitude towards death. And you combine that with the mental capacity in which they aren't caring about themselves, they're not caring about their bodies, they're not caring about their well-beings. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, man. I mean, this is what I'm saying. So, look, I have nothing against homosexuals. As a matter of fact, that's your business, man. I don't care what you like to screw. I don't care what you like in your orifices. I don't care. But you can't sit here and claim to be homosexual and pride and this and that when the community as a whole kind of wants to infect as many people as they possibly can with these diseases that are afflicted within these demographics, man. And I think that's cold. I think that's heartless. And that's look, I'll get to Black Lives Matter in a second, but that's why I question D-Ray, the supposed leader of Black Lives Matter, because he's an AIDS, HIV advocate, folks, and I don't know any AIDS, HIV advocate that doesn't have the AIDS, all right? And if this man has the AIDS, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense why he is leading his people into a path to hell, and why he doesn't care who dies, whose black businesses get burnt down in these riots. He doesn't care. And you see, that's the component people need to start identifying in relation to the criticism of gays in America. The criticism shouldn't be, oh, they're gay. The criticism should be, they don't care about their life or anybody else's life. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on that soliloquy about homosexuality, but it has to be said, man. I'm serious. I'm not joking around. It has to be said, all right? And I'm not saying all of them are. Don't get me wrong. I know that there are homosexuals and transsexuals and bisexuals and lesbians that legitimately want a relationship, that aren't promiscuous, but they're a minority. And you know it as well. If you're one of those people, you are a minority. And good for you, because at least you have some pride in yourself. You don't have to have pride in the fact that you're a part of a group. You should have pride in yourself. Anyway, sorry about that, folks. I went off on the off-keister because Obama and, his high approval rating and all this other crap. But let's continue on with the theme, shall we? Obama, he signs an emergency declaration for Florida as Hurricane Matthew approaches the shore. Now, what the hell does that mean? That means FEMA, folks. FEMA can come in and start taking control. It sounds like another goddamn, Louisiana situation. So, I'm serious, folks. I'm not kidding around. I would be very concerned if you're in the Florida area. They're already prepping people to expect, to be out of power for long periods of time. They're expecting 17 million people out of power. So if you happen to have power, please, get some generators. If you don't have any generators, you can get power actually from a car battery. There's actually diagrams. If you have an old land phone line, believe it or not, you can be able to utilize one of the cords. I don't want to give the instructions on how to do it because I don't want to be held responsible for anything like that. But I have heard you can utilize the land phone line and the wattage that it produces to potentially light up a light bulb or, if it's something to that capacity. So, survival is key out there, folks. Take care of yourself and do not allow the government to take away your guns in Florida, all right? Do not, and I repeat, do not allow the federal government to take away your guns in Florida like they did in Louisiana. Do not let them, because once they took away the guns from law-abiding citizens and people in Louisiana, they were the ones being victimized by the criminals who had the guns. And not to mention, they were being victimized by the police themselves. Y'all remember that? The police themselves were victimizing innocent people in Louisiana. So anyway, folks, Hurricane Matthew seems like it's going to, it's going to do some damage. Category 5, Category 4 hurricane. If it does some dramatic damage, folks, I wouldn't be surprised to see FEMA camps out there in Florida. I mean, this is an emergency declaration by the president. So that gives FEMA and all these other agencies authority. Just go in there and do whatever the hell that they're mandated to do by the damn Congress, for Christ's sake. So I'm praying that Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, they don't take that tremendous of a hit. Hopefully most people's property are spared because, man, we don't need another goddamn Louisiana situation. I can tell you that right now. We don't need another Louisiana situation. I'm not joking around. And, I know people on Twitter, they're already saying, tinfoil hat goes, tinfoil hat. Yeah, I was talking about seeing a drone the other day while I was out in my backyard smoking a cigar. People thought I was nuts. Well, take a look at what happened in Dallas, the Dallas Stadium. They've got drones just flying all over the place in Dallas Stadium, taking a look at what people are doing in the seats. Huh? Who's tinfoil hatting now, asshole? Stupid, man. You people are stupid. Jesus Christ. I told you I saw a goddamn drone. They're up in the sky, man. They're in the sky. They're watching our asses, man. Jesus Christ, you people are stupid. I mean, the report, folks, is out. I mean, Dallas Stadium, during the Cowboy game, they had a whole bunch of drones flying all over the freaking stadium, man, taking a look at what people are doing in their seats. Look it up. It came out today. It was on the Drudge Report, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, who's tinfoil hatting now? That's all I got to say about that, all right? Once again, Obama signs a declaration. Florida, an emergency declaration for Florida as Hurricane Matthew approaches shore. Pray for Florida, folks, because, man, I hope that FEMA or any of these other disgusting federal agencies just don't come in there and try to use this as an opportunity to assert a martial law scenario, much like they did in Louisiana. All right? You don't think that Louisiana thing was an operation, folks? Give me a break. Give me a break. Why do you think they had the military go in there, for Christ's sake? Remember that? Remember that general that went in there with the General Honoré, that asshole? Remember? He went in there and started bossing people around, acting like he owned the fucking town. Excuse my French. I'm serious. Do you remember that? Martial law, man. Excuse my French, folks. I'm sorry, man. I'm very concerned about the people in Florida. I can be honest with you. I'm very concerned about them. Anyway, we were talking about Dallas Cowboys having drones in their stadium. Did y'all hear that the NFL boycott is plummeting the ratings for the NFL? Yes! Yes! Let me tell you something. I'm glad the NFL ratings are plummeting, for Christ's sake. Hey, Goodell, if you're going to sit there and back up an anti-American piece of ungrateful, hypocritical, fruity-ass trash like Kaepernick, you deserve to lose money. And I hope that it hurts every owner, especially the San Francisco 49ers owner and every other owner allowing these two-bit, loser, idiot, muscle-bound players to take a knee during the national anthem. Folks, their ratings are down 14% amongst their main demographic, people 18 to 49 years of age. I mean, that's major. I mean, that isn't chump change plummeting ratings. That is major. And now, folks, the NFL can be seen at more places. You noticed that Twitter is now even broadcasting NFL games. And not even those numbers are able to, help the NFL to any capacity. I'm telling you, their ratings are plummeting, and I appreciate it, and I'm loving every minute of it, all right? And this should go to show you, Goodell, you better start doing something about this goddamn idiots taking a knee during the national anthem. And what I'm saying is, you don't have to suspend them. You don't have to do anything harsh to infuriate the goddamn Black Lives Matter lunacy, but you could say, hey, Kaepernick, and anybody else that wants to take a knee, fine, you can go ahead and take a knee. It's going to cost you $75,000, $100,000 every time you take a goddamn knee. All right, $100,000 a knee. Go ahead. All right, go right ahead. And you know what Goodell should do with the freaking $100,000 that is fined by all these sons of bitches that are going to take a knee? He should donate it to the cops. That's right. You should donate it to the cops or to some veterans charities that are taking care of our vets that have been displaced, that have been maimed, that have been wounded, that have been disabled. I mean, that's what Goodell should be doing, for Christ's sake. He wants to save the face of NFL football, for Christ's sake. I'm glad NFL is plummeting, for Christ's sake, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right? Run these sons of bitches out of business. Run the NFL out of business, for Christ's sake. Boycott the NFL. Boycott that stupid son of a bitch anti-American organization. The NFL is an anti-American organization. And I refuse to support that. I refuse to support that. I'm serious. The NFL is an anti-American organization. And if you're going to continue to watch that, well, then that just goes to show you what side of the issue of America that you reside on. You ungrateful prick. You self-serving, four-flushing piece of ungrateful, unappreciative twat. That's why I'm saying, folks, boycott the NFL. Do something else on Sunday, all right? Why don't you go to the park? Why don't you throw the football with your kid or something, all right? Why don't you actually spend time with your kid? Why don't you do something productive, for Christ's sake, man? Why don't you research the stock market? Why don't you do something that'll make you money, for Christ's sake? Boycott the goddamn NFL, folks. Boycott the goddamn NFL. And I'm glad it is down 14% amongst 18 to 49-year-olds. I'm glad and I'm loving every minute of it. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, went down the wrong tube there. Let me take another drink on that one. Excuse me, folks. Trying to take a drink and talk at the same time, especially with some 15-year single malt Balvenie Scotch whiskey, baby. It's not advisable. But hey, man, I'm part of the meme wars. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to get Donald Trump elected. This is why I do this for 3 hours a day, baby. Jesus Christ, and shut up. I know you people out there probably laughing, like, he's joking. Shut up. Anyway, did you all hear that not only are the NFL numbers down, but, man, networks are they're giving away advertising now. They're literally giving away advertising because the numbers for the NFL are down completely. I mean, that's embarrassing, all right? And all this because of a two-bit player like Kaepernick, for Christ's sake? All this because of a two-bit player like Kaepernick? It doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't even make any business sense, Goodell. What does Goodell make? Goodell makes $50 million a year to make decisions like this? What an incompetent piece of trash, man. Seriously. Good God. You know, I miss when Paul Giamatti's father was the football commissioner. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Giamatti? Huh? That guy was a good football commissioner, for Christ's sake. I don't think that he would have put up with this crap. You know what I mean? I don't think that he would not have put up with this crap. I guarantee you, man. Anyway, let me move on. Let me move on, for Christ's sake, all right? Because I want to get this over with, for Christ's sake. I already know that this is going to turn into a Bathhouse Thursday come Radio Graffiti time anyway. So anyway, let me continue. John Kerry consults with Russia less than 48 hours after severing ties between the two countries. Remember, I was just talking about this yesterday. Why exactly did John Kerry walk away from a nuclear superpower in a potential nuclear confrontation when this son of a bitch could not walk away from the Iranian nuclear deal. I'm telling you, this gives a tremendous insight if by some, Jesus Christ, God forbidden chance that John Kerry had been president, that one time he had ran against George W. Bush. I mean, this is a testament of what the incompetence of this moron would entail. I mean, he's not willing to get up and walk away from the Iranian nuclear deal, gave these people $150 billion supposedly for them to stop making nuclear weapons, and gave another $1.7 billion in a ransom payment so that we can get our goddamn hostages back, which, in my opinion, I think Barack Obama should be tried for treason for that and Bergdahl. And I hope that when Donald Trump is president, he pursues that, because I think that the America, Donald Trump, the president, are in their legal right to pursue not only impeachment charges post-presidency for Barack Obama, but he should be in jail for treason. I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. I mean, we need to start pursuing these people and bringing them to justice. I mean, I think genuinely that not only should Barack Obama be tried for treason for this Iranian deal and the Iranian hostage payment, $1.7 billion, but John Kerry should, Hillary Clinton should, and everybody else that was involved with this disgusting, despicable Iranian deal. Because, folks, even if they stop building nuclear weapons, we gave them so much money, they can go and buy them now! They can go and buy them! Jesus Christ, man. Stupid, man. Stupid! Unbelievable, man. Unfreaking believable, for Christ's sake, man. I'm telling you, this is it. Here we are. You know, John Kerry lifting his stupid, dumb Herman Munster ass off the freaking negotiating table amidst a potential nuclear confrontation with a superpower like Russia, but has no qualms about giving $150+ billion and a $1.7 billion hostage payment to Iran. Freaking Herman Munster, son of a... God damn it, Kerry! God damn it, the Democrats have committed treason! The Democrats have committed treason! They put America into a precarious situation, man. A precarious situation. And you know what? Most of America is too stupid to even recognize it. They're too stupid to even see it, and their disgusting pimpled faces and their blackhead-ridden faces. They're too stupid to recognize it. Too damn stupid, man. They're stupid. Jesus Christ. Give me a freaking mic. Freaking Herman Munster, John Kerry, stupid, treasonous son of a bitch. This is the same guy that went to Vietnam with his own camera crew, all right? So that just goes to show you what kind of political ambitions that this stupid son of a bitch had. Jesus Christ, man! John Kerry consults with Russia. Now he's a little afraid. Now he's like, hey, Russia may, they're conducting nuclear drills, 40 million person nuclear drills, for Christ's sake, in the country of Russia. We better start taking these people maybe a little serious. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, you freaking dumb Herman Munster looking Heinz Kerry idiot. Go shove a Heinz ketchup bottle up your ass is probably what you do for foreplay with that old bag you call a wife. Jesus Christ. Let me move on, folks, all right? Jesus Christ. All right, we're already in the third hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get to anything else, I'd like for everybody to please follow me on Twitter, folks, all right? Follow me on Twitter, all right? Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost is the name to follow, all right? And look, I don't mean to be touting my own horn here, but it's Team Ghost all the way, folks, all right? And I want to thank everybody who's a part of Team Ghost. Oh, wait a minute. Right as I say that, people are buying the engineer's autograph, for Christ's sake. God! Look, assholes, do not make me look stupid, all right? Do not make me look stupid on my own show, all right? When I took my autograph down, there was 330 left after 500. There's 382 left for the engineer. Don't make me look stupid on my own show, you sons of bitches. Don't make me look stupid. Jesus Christ, you trolls, man. I even got my inner circle turning against me, for Christ's sake, man. My inner circle is Team NG. I deserve more respect! Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm jaded, man. I mean, I'm depressed! I mean, I can't believe this has happened to me on my own show! On my own show! Goddamn troll terrorist and cyber vermin trying to make me look like an idiot, man. Trying to make me look like an idiot, man. Jesus, give me the freaking mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake, man. Look, I'm taking his autograph down on Saturday. I'm confident, though, that he's not going to get more sales than me. I'm pretty confident. And for you folks that are still waiting for your autographs, yours truly autographs, they are in the mail. They are being sent. I know people are starting to first get them. Don't worry, folks. They're in the mail. Be patient. Once again, the Zazzle situation pushed back the delivery date on these. So as you can see, some people are getting yours truly's autograph, and I appreciate those folks that are tweeting out the photographs of them receiving it. I appreciate it. Anyway, folks, I don't even want to give out ghost.market the address because I don't want y'all to buy the engineer. You look, no offense, engineer. I don't want people to buy your autograph anymore. All right? I'm just saying. I don't want this to be a competition between you and me. I mean, don't you? I'm serious, man. Anyway, look, I've got a couple more subject matters to talk about, then we're going to move on to Radio Graffiti, all right? Anyway, folks, Bashar al-Assad, since we're talking about John Kerry, basically getting up and walking away from the negotiating table from Russia, or with Russia, and basically it comes down to the Syria situation, the Syria ceasefire. Well, it seems as if Bashar al-Assad's troops are making a move into Aleppo, and they seem to be in a fairly decent position from what I am gathering from reports. Bashar al-Assad is offering amnesty now to the rebels if they surrender the city of Aleppo, which is rather interesting because, I mean, who knows? Are they going to, take this? I mean, are they going to accept this? I'm talking about the fronts, al-Nusra, Free Syrian Army. I mean, these people. I mean, do you think that they're going to accept it? Absolutely not, folks. And I'm telling you this right now. This Syrian situation and its correlation with Russia and Turkey and the United States, NATO. I mean, this is really going into a world war situation right before our very eyes. And that's what I'm saying, folks, all right? Jesus Christ, man. I'm telling you, I don't know if people, are they going to do it? Are they going to finally say, you know what, I've fought too much. I fought too much. I want to go home now. I want to go have goat. I want to go have pickles, and I don't want to fight out here in Aleppo anymore. I want to go home. And you think they're going to... they're going to surrender? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's been a lot of fighting, a lot of death, a lot of killing. I mean, it's a rather interesting ploy by Bashar al-Assad, considering that this son of a bitch has done a massive amount of killing himself. So we shall see what happens as Bashar al-Assad offers the rebels amnesty if they surrender Aleppo. So we shall see what happens, all right? And of course, folks, last but not least, India and Pakistan now are positioning their troops alongside each other's borders. This isn't a very good sign, folks. Of course, this is stemming from the dispute over the region of Kashmir. There's been a lot of shootings, shellings, militant offensives, so on and so forth. And now we are at the position in the Indian-Pakistan conflict where they are now mobilizing their military along the borders of their countries. And in my personal opinion, folks, if war breaks out, I think that these people will let that nuclear genie out of the bottle, and one of them is going to nuke the other. One of them is going to nuke the other, folks. And when that happens, it's all open season for everybody else who has nukes to use them on their enemies. And I'm telling you this right now, I do not like where this is headed. I don't like how the world has turned into a very destabilized, anarchic situation. And folks, we need to keep our eyes open as it relates to these international skirmishes, especially as it relates to these goddamn nuclear powers. And folks, Pakistan and India are both nuclear powers, for Christ's sake. So once again, they have now mobilized their military. These are not just, militant groups. These are the militaries of India and Pakistan alongside the borders of their own countries waiting to strike. I mean, is war going to be imminent here? I mean, they've already fought a couple of wars over this Kashmir region, folks, and India has beaten Pakistan each time. And what's for Pakistan to just go ahead and give themselves a head start by nuking India, man? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, without any further ado, I want to get to my last subject matters here that's a little bit off topic from what we've been talking about. I want to talk a little bit about Black Lives Matter versus Clown Lives Matter and what's the difference. Because they're both obnoxious and ridiculous, and I'm really tired of the blank lives matter, all lives matter, black lives. Folks have been hearing about these reports. They're shooting these clowns, rightfully so as far as I'm concerned. I mean, if they're going out in the middle of the night, let's say black lives matter, for Christ's sake, man. I mean, I tweeted this morning. I feel like I'm in a freaking Leslie Nielsen movie. Like an obnoxious, ridiculous Leslie Nielsen comedy, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's so obnoxious that I cannot believe that this is for real. You know what I'm saying? I just can't believe it. I cannot believe this crap. Clown lives matter. And speaking of Black Lives Matter, folks, this just goes to show you the hypocrisy of Black Lives Matter, and that maybe, just maybe, Whitey has nothing to do with the strife of current black people in America. The receiver, the 49ers receiver legend Jerry Rice, who is black than a motherfucker, all right? Excuse my French, but he's black, all right? We're in the third hour now, it's okay. He's black as hell, all right? He was asked, I believe in an interview, on what he thought about Black Lives Matter, and he just said, I don't even know what Black Lives Matter is. What's Black Lives Matter? What's Black Lives Matter, for Christ's sake? And folks, the freaking Black Lives Matter community literally went after him, threatened him, to threaten his life, sent crap to his house. I mean, the whole 9 yards, for Christ's sake. This poor son of a bitch, Jerry Rice, had to come out and said he was sorry, that he didn't mean any disrespect. I mean, he didn't know. And does Black Lives Matter care? Does Black Lives Matter care? No. But Jerry Rice's life doesn't matter. How come Jerry Rice's life does not matter? I mean, do you understand that Jerry Rice actually produced something, unlike the majority of you Black Lives Matter assholes? All right? I mean, he actually made a living for himself. He actually produced receiving yardage records, touchdown records, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what the hell have the majority of you in the Black Lives Matter community have done? Oh, look at D-Ray, a professional protester. Oh, yeah, that's great. You know what, folks? The bottom line is this. You Black Lives Matter folks need to understand that it's not Whitey that's keeping you down. It's not the man that's keeping you down. It's not society that's keeping you down. It's not cultural bias that's keeping you down. It's your own people keeping you down. And unless the black community is going to identify this particular anomaly, this particular contradiction within their own community, they're going to be in the same place they were 50 years ago, which they are today. I mean, the Asians who have been here in smaller numbers and in less amounts of time have accomplished more than the African American or black folk that have been in this country since the whole damn thing began. And look, don't try to say, yeah, baby, but you're not understanding. The Chinese weren't slaves, baby. You need to reread your history, sir. The Chinese were used as slave labor to build the railroads. All right? As a matter of fact, during the 1800s and early 1900s, that was a racist connotation of a coolie type of Chinese person hitting a railway on a railroad. All right? I mean, maybe you should do some research on Chinese slavery in America there, black folk. Huh? I mean, I'm telling you, what kept what prevented them? Or excuse me, what prevented you from doing what they have done? So that's why I'm saying, black folks, don't blame Whitey. Don't blame the man. Don't blame anybody but yourselves. I mean, I take, for instance, Malcolm X. And I know all these black folks, and specifically in Black Lives Matter, like to tout Malcolm and like to, hold his picture up and, wear X's, on their heads and all this other crap. But the bottom line is, folks, is that he was shot by his fellow black man because they hated on him. Haterism. I mean, and if you don't believe me, why don't you research Malcolm yourself? Malcolm X single-handedly created the expansion of the Nation of Islam in America, black Muslims. He took some stupid two-bit church created by some crackpipe named Elijah Muhammad, and he actually believed this faith. That's why he did it. He took that church and made it a worldwide church. And because he was the mouthpiece of the Nation of Islam during the 60s and the early 50s, or the late 50s, the black folks within the Nation of Islam hated on him. That's right, they hated on him. A lot of the black Muslims were like, man, Malcolm, you starting to think that you's the Nation of Islam, baby. I don't like you, baby. You understand that? I don't like you, baby. And they killed him. All right? Malcolm X got killed by his own people. And folks, that's actually what's happening to most of the black community in today's America. You understand that? I mean, you understand. Look at the statistics, folks. Black on black crime is the highest crime right now in America. Black on black crime, black on black violence. I mean, when are y'all going to highlight that about yourselves, black folk? When are you going to realize that possibly it's not Whitey, it's not the man, it's not bias, it's not racism, it's you. It's you. Now, I can't explain what it is. You have to do some soul searching as a community to figure out what is it within the community of black folk in America that is prohibiting them from acting like a civil society amongst themselves. Look, screw Whitey, all right? I'm not even saying to integrate with Whitey. Hell, Malcolm X even said not to integrate with Whitey, all right? But what are you black folks doing right now to protest against Whitey, you're burning down your own black businesses, which, black folk, that's the only way you're going to get anywhere as a community, is if you, as black people, spend your money at black businesses. But you want to know why you don't? Because you hate on black business owners. Believe me, I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've been a business owner for a long, long time. Black folks don't want to spend too much money at other black folks' services because they're hating on them. They're hating on them. I mean, the philosophy is like, man, why am I going to go spend money at that son of a bitch's shop, baby? You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to make that son of a bitch rich, baby. I'm not joking around. And those small black businesses that do make it, they have to cater so much to the black community, so goddamn much, that whenever a riot happens, does that cultural credibility, does that community credibility translate in their shop, their business being spared from the riots? Absolutely not. That's why I'm saying, black folks, you need to start looking at yourselves in the mirror and realizing that maybe it's the leadership within your own black community that is purposely keeping you down because they have a racist paying them to be who they are. Hence, D-Ray being paid by George Soros. Okay? Maybe they have a vested interest in making sure that they are the black mouthpiece that you people listen to, and that's why y'all never go anywhere as a whole. I mean, don't get me wrong, black folk, y'all make a lot of noise. Y'all make a lot of ruckus. Y'all commit a lot of violence when y'all raise up, but what does that accomplish, period? It accomplishes nothing. It accomplishes absolutely nothing. But what it does accomplish is the destruction of your community. And folks, you don't need the Ku Klux Klan to destroy black businesses. You don't need the Ku Klux Klan to burn black buildings and black-owned homes and black-owned cars and black communities. You don't need the Ku Klux Klan to do that, baby. You black folks are doing it to yourselves. And instead of thinking of me as some kind of a racist because I'm bringing this to the table and telling you the truth, maybe you should take the information and apply it to your community so that maybe, just maybe, you can make your community that much better. Anyway, folks, last but not least, I want to talk a little bit about Jamie Foxx. I don't know if you're familiar with this stupid idiot, but he's the guy that played, was it Ray Charles? He won an Oscar and all this crap. Anyway, this idiot went to Venezuela here recently and met with Maduro and praised the socialist system of Venezuela. I mean, even though right now people are starving to death, they're eating their dogs and cats, they're going into garbage and eating garbage. I mean, literally, like 15% of the people are eating garbage. And you've got this Jamie Foxx asshole going into freaking Venezuela and actually praising Maduro, for Christ's sake, man. Let me tell you something, Jamie Foxx. Why don't you stay there? Why don't you stay there in Venezuela, you hypocritical son of a bitch? I tell you what, I'm giving shout-outs here for the next 5 minutes right now to everybody that tweets at Jamie Foxx, all right? Everybody that tweets at Jamie goddamn Foxx and tells him to stay over there or calls him a socialist cuck or just disrespect this socialist piece of crap, I will give you a shout-out right here, right now, live on the broadcast. I'll give you a damn shout-out live right here on a damn broadcast, boy. I'm not joking around because I'm sick and tired, man. I'm sick and tired of these goddamn socialist scumbags that are out here thinking that they can go and become, champagne socialists. That they, I'm going to go visit Venezuela because I like socialism. I mean, did you see the starving people out there, Jamie Foxx, you stupid son of a bitch? Seriously, man. tweet at this idiot and call him out. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you what. This is a better one. Tweet at him and Verizon Wireless. At Verizon. Tweet at him and Verizon and say, Verizon, you are hiring a socialist who praises Maduro? Or, just literally tell Verizon to cut this idiot off as their spokesperson. All right, seriously. You want to be socialist, Jamie Foxx, boy? Huh? You want to be socialist? Well, let's go ahead and make him a socialist, all right? Let's make him a socialist. Tweet at him and Verizon, and I will give you a shout-out live right here on the broadcast right now, all right? I'm not kidding around, all right? Jamie Foxx is going to freaking sit here and freaking do this. I can't believe you dumbass son of a bitch, all right? What's going on to the deplorable SNSR? What's going on? What's going on to Mario is a pimp? The Texas Bean and Cheesers, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? What's going on? Ghost is Dom DeLuise. Oh, shut up, you asshole. I'm Dom DeLuise. Shut up. What's going on to Brony Drumming? What's going on to Ivan DeSantiago? How you doing, man? Santiago, my bad. We've got Matthew Orange Juice. Oh, shut up about that crap. Cucked by the Circle. Shut up. Shut up! Shut your mouth! Seriously, man, I'm not joking. Tweet at him and Verizon Wireless, all right? All right? I'm serious. What's going on to G. Gaboo? What's going on? We got Karaskin in the house. What's going on? Sailing in Florida. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Ryan. What's going on to Ryan going on? We got Ghoul is Letter. We got Fruity Ass Hurricane. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Gary Johnson. I'm not saying Gary Johnson. Get that asshole. Get out! We got Capitalist Keck in the house. Once again, I'm giving shout-outs to anybody who tweets at Jamie Foxx and Verizon Wireless, telling them to fire this socialist son of a bitch. Fire this socialist son of a bitch. What's going on to Mark Montag? Spank my Anne Frank. Are you kidding me with that? Jesus Christ, man. We got TAMU is better. Shut up. All right, just shut your mouth. Raping Chavez's corpse. I mean, that's freaking disgusting, man. What's going on to Zach Attack? Who else do we have going on? Tinfoil Texas. Shut up. All right, just shut your ass. Jesus Christ. Once again, I'm telling you, Jamie Foxx needs to know this. He needs to be put in his stupid idiot face. You're not going to support a socialist that is forcing his own population to starve to death. You son of a bitch, Jamie Foxx, I can't believe you. And I hope that Verizon Wireless cuts you off for being a socialist scumbag. What's going on to Frosty? What's going on to Novelty Best? What's going on, Matthew the Hero? Shut up, Matthew the Hero. What's going on to Scarlet Moon? What's going on to Ghost is screwed by the VA? Shut up. Jesus Christ. What's going on to Pro Hunky? We've got Feral Capitalist in the house, killing time. Chicago Pontiac in the house. What's going on? Jesus Christ, man. I'm serious, man. Keep tweeting at this dumb son of a bitch here. Because Jamie Foxx, I can't believe it, man. I can't believe that you're going to go over there and shake hands with the son of a bitch. He is starving his own people, you stupid, ungrateful prick. Why don't you just stay there in Venezuela? Why don't you just stay there in Venezuela if you like it so much? I'm not saying these dumb names. There's one, Jig, and then it says Abu. I mean, give me a freaking break, asshole. Johnny Walker for NG. Shut up, all right? Hambone Egger. Jeez, look at these stupid names, man. Jesus Christ. What's going on to Free Zorg in the house? Beat Ghost to a pulp. Son of a bitch, come over here and try it. Come on down here, San Antonio, and try it, you son of a bitch. Jesus Christ, man. Who else do we got here? We got OG Toro. What's going on? We got Market Snooze Fest. Well, then turn it off! Turn it off! I'm serious. What's going on to Private Wilhelm Winter? What's going on? I'm not joking around, man. I'm tired of this dumbass idiot, these stupid champagne socialists out here. You're committing treason, Jamie Foxx. You're committing treason, and you should be arrested. I mean, how anyone can still buy anything after you went and visited a disgusting, sick, psychopathic, fat socialist like Nicolas Maduro is unbelievable. This man is fat in the ass. He is a fat in the ass socialist that is starving his own country. Jamie Foxx, you stupid dumb asshole. Goddamn Verizon, you better fire this son of a bitch. Anyway, let's get to Radio Graffiti, shall we? All right? Anyway, thanks for everybody tweeting at Jamie Foxx. We don't need some goddamn socialist asshole that is going to sit over here and visit Maduro and not have any goddamn repercussions. You better fire this son of a bitch, Verizon. What's going on to Supa, Cuck Lives Matter, Norwegian White Male? What's going on, man? What's going on to Harlan Vengeance? I'm serious, man. What's going up to DHM Politics? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You better fire this son of a bitch, Verizon. You better fire him. Anyway, folks, let's get to everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radio Graffiti. That's right, folks. Radio Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now at 425-390-6146, and when I call on your area code or on your Skype, or we don't have any Skype names anymore, when I call on your area code, you got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call it Radio Graffiti, all right? Do we got any Radio Graffiti calls, engineer? All right, and once again, folks, my autograph is no longer for sale. If you want, all right, if you want to, you can purchase the engineer's autograph from now until Saturday evening, this Saturday evening. You can type in your browser right now, ghost.market. Ghost.market. Yeah, you can go ahead and go and do that. Hold on just a second. What are you doing, engineer? Well, I'm just saying, if they want it, they could get it. I'm not trying to dissuade people from getting it, man. I mean, what's your problem? Look, engineer, what did I tell you, man? I'm not trying to sit here and make a competition with you, man. All right? I'm not trying to sit here and make a competition with you, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, look, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. Anyway, who the hell else do we got going on over here? And let me tell you, man, I am in no mood, no goddamn mood to be sitting here and taking any crap from anybody. I'm serious. I'm not in any mood to take any crap from anybody. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Betrayal! How do you want to besmirch my show, for Christ's sake? I'm getting the hell out of here. Betrayal! I mean, whoever's kid that really is, they should be put in jail for child abuse. Betrayal! I can't believe it! Betrayal! They're supposed to be my friends, you heard them! They don't even care, no one cares! Betrayal! Almost Jesus Christ, shut up with the goddamn remixes, for Christ's sake, man! Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What is that? What is that, a faint horny the clown, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti.
If you smell something funny when you walk down the street, you're in Toontown.
You look and see garbage all over the street. You're in Toontown. Up and down the street there ain't nothing but trash. Nigger girls trying to get a nigger boy cash. Then you even see a spook with a big mustache in Toontown. On the corner there's a nigger with a drink in his hand. That's Toontown.
All right, just get this. Get off, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Look, if we're going to start this crap, I'm ending this crap, man. You gave me nothing but goddamn racism last time, and I'm tired of it. Jesus Christ, you racist assholes, man. 562 Radio Graffiti. Why don't you say something, you stupid piece of crap?
Oh, I didn't even know I was on.
Yeah, well, too bad. Now you're not on, you stupid son of a bitch. Why don't you pay attention? 419 Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Is that me?
No, it's not you, you stupid. Damn it, you people are stupid. You're stupid. If I call your goddamn area code and I say your name, everyone, just say something. Say something. Don't ask me if it's you. Jesus Christ, you stupid people. You people are stupid. You people are idiots, man. Give me the... Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something, man. I'm tired of dealing with stupid people, ignorance, trolls. I'm tired of this crap, man. Is that me? You stupid son of a bitch. I'm telling you, if you were right in front of me with your mother, I would slap your mother in her face for shitting out such a ridiculous waste of pile of human protoplasm like freaking you. Stupid son of a bitch. Who else do we got here, for Christ's sake? How about 719 Radio Graffiti?
We now return to Legendary Mysteries. All right, I'm here to tell you that there have been reports all over San Antonio of a man who can change shape, who can transform into a horrible, horrible creature. And we are right at the window of the alleged man's house right now.
That's my brownie! God damn it!
Is the engineer. Solid proof, documented evidence that goes...
I mean, I don't know why you people are doing this, man, but, I mean, this is... I'm really upset today. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not in a very good mood to be hearing this kind of crap. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, the world's on the brink of freaking World War III. We've got idiots in America claiming that Obama's doing a great freaking job. Anyway, Anonymous Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
She said someday I'd understand what love was all about. She said I could have the keys. She was moving out. Said she finally found a man whose dick was so much bigger than that scumbag motherfucker ran off with the nigger. And the thing...
More racist crap, man. More racist crap. I mean, that's a country cuckery song if I've ever heard one, man. I mean, why would you even admit that? That, you lost your, white country piece of ass, to Alabama Black Snake. Why would you even write a goddamn song about that, you country cuck? Jesus Christ, man. 484 Radio Graffiti. Yeah, here, another couple of idiots having a circle jerk, for Christ's sake. Anonymous Radio Graffiti. Christ. Look, first of all, where are you all getting this disgusting, despicable, shit-kicking, hick, racist music? And secondly, why are you all listening to it? I mean, is this what y'all are listening to on a Saturday night, for Christ's sake? Jesus Christ, you dumb shit-kicking hicks. 919, Radio Graffiti.
We are refugees, if you please. Assalamu alaikum. We are refugees, if you don't please. Allahu Akbar. Now we looking over our new domicile. If we like, we'll arrest your girls for quite a while.
I mean, did you actually make a parody of We Are Siamese, if you please, that ridiculous, stupid Disney cartoon, and made it, oh, we are refugees, if you please? Oh, we are refugees, if you don't please? I mean, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what the hell to say. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. Every day it gets more and more ridiculous, man. I'm telling you. Oh, here's the idiot that was wah. Hey, what do you have to say for yourself, you sorry scumbag?
Country music sucks, Ghost. Hey, engineer, why don't you put on some Fruit Bowl music for us, please?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You sound like you got a relaxed tongue, for Christ's sake. We know what we're dealing with that. Jesus Christ, half a tard. 419, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how's it going?
How you doing?
Hey, I called up earlier, sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I called up earlier. I only asked, if I was on because I never called up before. This is my very first time calling up.
It's all right. I'm just upset in general because of these assholes. But what's up?
I guess, nothing much. I first heard about your show, back up in 2010 or whatever. I'm really sorry, that you quit. I wasn't happy about that, but I'm very glad you're back. I love your show.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Hey, look, I had to come back, man. Trump has to be elected president. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We got to elect this man president, all right? We got to do it. And that's why I came back. Who we got here? 862, Radio Graffiti.
Why don't you stop all that bitching and learn how to take it up the ass like a real man, you fucking prick.
Now, that's a real man? Somebody who takes it up the poop chute is a real man? Get the hell out of here, you fruit bowl. Where'd you learn that? In prison? When you dropped the soap in the shower there? And you took Alabama Black Snake for the first time? And you got your colon tenderized? You stupid son of a bitch. Shut up! 423, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. This is the Subway guy from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. How you doing?
Pretty good. I just got home. Normally I listen to your show in the day, but my boss changed my schedule. I was wondering, Ghost, for the autographs, who gets the money if they're the same person?
There's no... Jesus Christ. Shut up, all right? First and foremost, I'm not keeping the money. I'm paying the engineer, all right? As a matter of fact, I've had to sit back some evenings with the engineer. And let me tell you, when you get these engineer autographs, folks, I mean, it's the engineer, folks. He barely knows how to write, okay? I mean, it's taken a long time for him to even write. As a matter of fact, he's gone as far as trying to say hi. He actually wrote hi and whoever ordered the damn autograph. So, it's going to have his signature, and it's going to say hi, whoever the name is who ordered the autographs, and it's taken a long goddamn time. I mean, come on, engineer, you got to start churning these out. You understand? Yes, sir. You got to start churning these sons of bitches out, for heaven's sake, all right? And that's why I'm taking a 70% cut. You understand that, right? Yes, sir. All right. Anyway, who else do we got here? We got Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. We got Scarlet Moon, Radio Graffiti.
I've been thinking, when legacy lemons don't make lemonade, make like gangster lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell am I supposed to do with these? The Fantasy Rights Manager make us rule the day if I give you lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the pony who's gonna burn your house down. What's the lemons? I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon and burn your house down.
style. You make up your own rules, just like me.
Jesus, shut that off. Shut it off, engineer. God damn it. They're not going to let you live that down, man. Jesus Christ. What the hell was that anyway, man? What the hell was that, for Christ's sake? And look, somebody just tweeted at me that I'm Jewing the engineer. I'm Jewing the engineer. What the hell does that mean, I'm Jewing the engineer? What are you talking about? That's fair and square, man. That's fair and square. He's giving me 70%, right? I mean, it's fair and square, right, engineer? Exactly. I'm Jewing the engineer. Shut up, Twitter. Shove it up your ass, all right? I'm Jewing the engineer, for Christ's sake. Hey, look, that's a fair and square deal, all right? That's a fair and square deal, for Christ's sake, man. Anyway, who else do we got over here? We got area code 205, Radio Graffiti.
I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about butt plugs that are in the shape of Donald Trump.
Now, shut up, you stupid moron, all right? Shut up. Jesus Christ. Anonymous, Radio Graffiti. Could have sworn I saw a drone over my place. I'm not joking around. Don't call me paranoid. I'm serious. I swear to...
Tango down.
That's not funny, you asshole! That's not funny! That's not funny! That's not funny, man! That's not funny at all, man! I got drones, man! They're outside my house whenever I'm outside smoking a cigar! Whenever I'm outside smoking a cigar, I see it! I'm seeing them! Son of a bitch! Don't play around about that, man! Seriously! Do not play around about that! Give me the freaking mic. Seriously, man, do not even kid around about that, man. I'm serious. I saw a damn drone. All right? I saw a goddamn drone. Jesus Christ. Somebody says you're ripping the engineer off. I'm not ripping the engineer off. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm getting my fair share. What are you talking about? All right? I'm getting my fair share here. Jesus Christ, man. People are freaking accusing me of all kinds of crap. Hey, what's going on to Karaskin? How you doing, Karaskin?
Oh, nothing. I'm just ready. I'm just in the middle of the hurricane at this moment.
I know you're out there in Florida somewhere in the hurricane, man. What's going on? Why don't you describe to us the scene out there in the midst of the hurricane?
It's out of control. The wind is crazy. People are starting to evacuate in the east right now, and they're heading up north. I'm apparently on the west side, so I should be fine, but I cannot guarantee that it will be all peachy and stuff.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, that's a serious situation. Apparently, they are classifying this as a Category 4, Category 5 here. And let me tell you, look at this. Looks like we're going to have some looting in Florida here, folks. They're already talking about plans for looting. Black Lives Matter. Yeah, Paul Joseph Watson is reporting this.
No, I cannot accept this. Screw these people. Why would they want to loot our stuff? You know, I can't believe this. If this is how it's going to be, then it's fine. Loot away. I don't care. Just take away somebody's puppy. Take away somebody's Xbox. Take away somebody's art. I don't care. You want to loot something? Fine. But don't come crying to me when the police keep on busting their kneecaps.
I mean, no kidding, Carrasco. I cannot believe that these Black Lives Matter supporters are actually considering going and actually looting during the goddamn hurricane. I mean, that's just unbelievable. I mean, are you packing heat there, Karaskin?
I wish. I mean, not exactly, but I'll try to survive it if necessary.
Yeah. Try to protect yourself. Try to protect yourself if there's any Black Lives Matter looters. All right. Once you take one down, the other ones tend to, get away. So if you take one down with a baseball bat to the head, maybe stab another one in the heart, they tend to go away thereafter. All right. So make sure to protect yourself, and of course protect yourself against the storm itself there too, Karaskin. You want to? You all right, man?
I'm gonna be have to be honest with you. The guy named Hamboni Gar mentioned me and you about this whole thing. I'm gonna have to come clean. Promise me you won't go ballistic and all that. But apparently I drew nudity. Apparently, because
you drew. Wait, hold on. What you drew? You drew some nudity. What are you talking about? You drew nudity.
It's for the fact that I wanted to learn how to do some figure drawing, and I noticed some people are drawing in nude and all that, and I thought I would just jump in and try it on myself if I have to be very comfortable about it. So it's not like, hey, you want to see something like that? Well, go ahead, take a look and do some research of it. But regarding that kind of thing, I know my limits. I'm not going beyond that. The whole non-safe work thing. I'm just gonna go with the moderate nudity and all that. It's not one of those.
So you're actually you're drawing nudies of like cartoon nudies.
Now calm down. It's not like it's a bad thing and all that. It's just for the sake of practicing and all that. It's just kind of like the Renaissance art or something like that. Do you ever take a look at the famous Renaissance artists' work, like Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo and all that?
Karaskin, I know where you're going with this, but at the time when Leonardo da Vinci and those artists that emulated the naked body of man and woman, they were doing so because they were in the midst of the bubonic plague, and the average lifespan of a man, or woman was like 35 years old. So in the midst of such tragedy, of such death and despair, humanity started taking appreciation in the body of the human creation. And that's why you have nudity in sculpture settings, specifically from the era of the bubonic plague, not the Teutonic plague. But, Karaskin, are you, let me tell you, listen to me. Are you at least making money off these nudies?
I will. I'm going to make money out of this. I promise you. It's going to make me a couple of cash at least. So, if anybody asking me if I should do anything...
Wait a minute. So you just did this? Is this something you just did or you've been doing?
Well, I've been doing this for practice, but if anybody noticed my work, they would just ask, can you draw it when somebody is nude? And I say, okay, sure, I'll do it. So I'll just make money out of it and say... So
are you getting paid? Are you at least getting paid for this?
Calm down. Yes, I am getting paid for this. Trust me, I can get paid for this. All right? Now, please calm down, just relax, and just think of it as a profitable thing. It counts as a commission and all that. I mean, it's not... But however, I have set up some limitations and all that just to reassure the people that I am not doing some other status crap or like that. I'm just going to do it like
Wait a minute. People are tweeting at me, Karaskin, saying that you're actually drawing hentai porn. Is this true?
I wouldn't say that. I would say moderate nudity, not porn. Okay?
No, Karaskin, no! 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 Damn it! God damn it! I can't get away from this crap! away from this cartoon fetish crap! I can't get away from this cartoon fetish crap! I can't get away! Why? Why can't I get away from this garbage? Not Karaskin! No! No! Not Karaskin! God damn it! Not Karaskin! Not Karaskin! God! Not Karaskin! No! Oh my God! I can't take this anymore! I can't take this anymore! Oh God! Oh God! Oh! Karaskin, no! What's going on with my inner circle? What's going on with my inner circle? I mean, good. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God, no. No. Oh, God, man. Oh, my God, man. God, no. No. No, man. Don't put my avatar on Michelangelo, you... Don't put my avatar on a naked Michelangelo freaking sculpture, you asshole. Oh, my God, man. You know, I'm give me the mic, man. Give me the goddamn mic. Oh, God, no. No. Oh, my God, Karaskin, no. Oh, my God, no! 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 Oh, my God, no! Oh, my God! I'm getting the hell out of here, folks. I don't even know if I'm going to come back for Baller Friday, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sick. I'm disgusted. I don't know how to think anymore. I'm being betrayed by the inner circle, for Christ's sake. I mean, people are buying the engineer's goddamn autograph. They're trying to make me look stupid. They're trying to make me look stupid, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it, for Christ's sake, man. God, no. Karaskin, no. No. Oh, my God. Hey, I'm getting out of here, man. All right, I don't know if I'm coming back for freaking Baller Friday tomorrow. I don't know. I'm sick. I'm disgusted. The betrayal, I'm just done. Follow me on Twitter, assholes. I mean, good God, man. Politics Ghost is the name to follow. All
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I don't know if I'm coming back, though. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe Karaskin. No, Karaskin, why? Why? Why?
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Another one bites the dust, guys. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. R.I.P. Karaskin. Feel sorry for you, man. F, guys. Press F for rest in peace, Karaskin. Jesus. That's just... What a crazy week, guys. I mean, the week of betrayal. The week of betrayal. Oh my God. This week, it's just pure betrayal on Ghost. Literally the best. Anyways, I'm gonna have to end this quickly because I have to do another stream. Just want to say thank you guys once again for coming to the stream. My God. F, guys. F for Kraskin. F for Dom. Yeah, press F for Dom. I mean, I beat halfway through the game. I mean, you saw what happened, that story at the very end. Still have them feels, man. Those feels. Yeah, even when I'm thinking again about it, I'm still having feels, man. Oh man, I gotta stop there then. Jesus Christ. The Dom's feels, man. When you play the Gear, if you ever played Gears 3 and played this section of the scene, and you already played it, but you know the scene, you know exactly what I'm feeling, because even without dialogue sound playing, it's still the feels. Oh man, jeez. I'm gonna have to stream up. All right, make sure to follow me on Twitter at the Brony Network, or follow Politics Ghost. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. As you know, I'll do the TCR broadcast Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, and 2 p.m. Pacific. And as well, if you live somewhere outside the world, make sure to actually just tune in and convert your time zone for 4 p.m. Literally 4 p.m. Easy as that. And yeah, that's it. Don't remind me, 360M. Nobody knows that. Even I seen the trailers for Gears 4, and I'm getting Gears 4 later tonight, so I won't be able to play it until tomorrow because I ordered the Ultimate Edition, and I can't wait for tonight for Gears 4. I won't have that gameplay until next Monday, so expect next Monday for Gears 4 once I finish the Gears 3 campaign first. So expect it. Shout outs to everybody for the stream or the live stream chat room. Of course, I can't name for right now. I'll do the shout outs for tomorrow. No worries. Tomorrow I'll do the shout outs. But for now, shout outs to everyone on the live stream chat room. Big shout out to Pony Movie 2017. As you may know, he's selling his shirts, and I want to actually say that if anyone wants a Ghost Pony shirt, the link is in the descriptions, and I'm highly really getting it because it's just an awesome shirt. Awesome shirt. I also had a message from Ghost himself. He messaged me saying that the shirt that was pretty much was when I tweeted about it, he says, "Great job on the shirt you're selling. All original graphic and mindful of copyrights. Hasbro. Cheers." And that's actually will go towards Pony Movie 27. Good job, man. I mean, I'm really glad that you. That's pretty awesome shirt, really. If anyone wants that shirt, just the links in the descriptions. That's all I'm saying. So, yes. Anyways, I am off. I'm out. Just a crazy. Just has been crazy week now. I mean, week of betrayal. Hopefully, we'll see tomorrow for Baller Friday. We'll see if Ghost does a stream. If not, then of course, you know where you can find me. All right, I am out once again. Shout outs to everyone in the chat room, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Baller Friday. So, see you later, guys. See ya on the next TZR broadcast. Later. Oh, later. All right, I'm off. Rest in peace, Dom. Rest in peace.